isn't any object, and it should be the giant X.
Ah, there we go. I've got it going.
I'm just gonna log back in, and hope it works because that makes more sense. Hey, it's darn it, 420's over. I was so upset by that for no apparent reason.
You're a meme.
Oh shit.
No. Map. I still only have Battle Map 01 under maps.
Maps. Battle Map 01.
I'm
Yep,
the map,
that's-
I'm the map, I'm the map.
Yep, that's all I have.
Weird.
Oh my goodness, this needs to move.
Oh
somewhere
god,
else.
this is
There we go.
not anything at all.
Okay. I'll instead do this then. This should show it to all of you guys. Come on.
I thought that was Joe. I love it.
Do you guys see that? The little attachment that I have in chat?
Yeah,
I'm still
I-
joining.
that was weird that it came up super tiny.
It always is.
It's still loading too.
Could take a bit.
Mine
I
is not
see it.
tiny at all.
I'm
no,
still
no.
loading.
No, the
so-
window itself popped up super
Oh,
tiny.
Oh,
okay.
mine's super big, so I'm still waiting for it to load.
Yeah.
I've resized
a lot to
mine.
load.
I'm waiting for it to load.
How many of you have actually seen the new world map?
I have
Me.
not seen
in
the.
here.
I have not.
I have.
I have only seen the.
Just close your eyes and imagine a poop emoji. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I have it.
Just so you guys know, this was all hand drawn.
It's the one that was an art dump, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't open the world map from the maps thing.
Oh, hey.
It's not in the
right
maps
click
thing.
Okay, so do you see it in chat?
I see it in chat and I see it in the map thing.
It loaded, but it's
Okay,
really tiny.
so what you want to do
It is
Right, it's
massive.
really big.
double click the actual name of Amadire World Map.
Oh, that reminds me. When are you adding the other worlds and stuff like mine? And mine and Lily's, I think,
worlds?
if I remember right. Yeah.
Or other islands. This
Islands.
was
Oops,
this
I
was
crashed the
requested
program.
This was requested 5 months ago, so this was before I even had the current group.
Yeah.
So honestly, if we do get the other side of the world, it will take a long time. It took him 5 months to get this done.
And I have no complaints because this is pretty awesome.
It is.
It is.
We'll never run another D&D session off this world.
What do you mean?
As in, all of your sessions will be on this world.
Yes.
For the rest of time, he will be using this map.
Those are individually drawn trees, aren't they?
Alright, so when I open the click on the map thing, it just shows like a screenshot of the chat where it says Amadire World Map.
Weird. Okay. So you see the black dot next to it? Try double clicking that.
Why has it got to be black?
It's actually
It
more of
looks-
a.
I was gonna say
Could
it
feel
looks-
Field icon.
British and black.
I'd say
British,
tan.
British.
You know-
Okay.
It's
You know
brown,
something?
actually. You know, like an oak wood.
Yeah, it's just pulling up. It's pulling up a
You're all
screenshot of
bad.
the chat.
I
It's pulling up a screen.
prefer-
Oh, there it is. There it is.
You got it.
Oh, I totally forgot to roll for my new health.
do that.
Sorcerer is a D6 plus con, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I like how Denria is on the map, but Fenrir is not.
Perfect. I got a 4 plus
Again,
2.
this was made months ago.
Yeah, I know.
I did tell him to put a yellow dot to indicate the name for Fenrir, but
Oh yeah, no. Fenrir is on the map. The yellow
I
dot's
can see
there.
the pixels.
Yeah.
But I just like how the name for Denria is there, which is such a
Where's the
piddly
map
dink
of
town
Unity?
that it's
There
ridiculous.
is no map of Unity. There's just a dot for Unity.
Yep.
There's also 2 dots to the right of Belege that don't have any words with it. Actually, there's
There-
a lot of dots that don't
I was
have
gonna
words with
say
it.
There's a lot of dots. I asked him to put as many dots as he felt the world needed, which he applied.
Indeed,
There are
he
a
has
lot.
made many dots.
There's definitely a lot of dots.
So so the south part of Amadire is no longer a desert; it's forest.
It was always a
It
fort.
was,
Well,
it was yeah, it was never
it was never a desert. It came off more like a savanna in the original thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I asked
I
him
agree.
if he could do like a more like
So we are west of Unity.
yeah, Savannah.
Yeah, we're west
Yeah.
of Unity in
Yes,
the
yours.
Demore
We're in the
Wastes.
Demore's waste. We don't know where.
Somewhere in the Demore
Um,
Wastes.
Well, we left Belege. Wouldn't we have used the trail?
Did we leave Beled? I don't think we were in Beled.
We're just out of the town. We haven't really gone.
We're just
too far.
out of the secret thief town.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
also going to your ship, but
Yeah, didn't
things
we?
happen.
Yeah, we went the other way.
I forgot what happened. There was a worm.
Sandworm!
Denise-
Undead's coming from the ground right under us.
And then Caitlyn played MVP and was just like, "You shall not exist." And then yeah.
Banished.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass into this room for another 5 minutes. Run.
Yeah.
I still think we should
Oh.
have killed it.
Oh, there's a lily.
Oh, hey, Lily.
Hey, there is a Lily.
Hi,
Awesome.
I
Okay,
almost completely
so-
forgot.
I
They
don't know-
had money on you not being here, and they were like, "If she's here, we're not playing." And I was like, "That's pretty mean to say, guys."
Oh wow! Oh, should I leave?
No, you see, I had money on you
Actually,
showing up,
what
which means
happened-
I have won the
Tell me
jackpot.
what happened. They're all meanies.
I get 3/4 from them.
Hey, Joe. Maybe you should unpin the.
I
Wait.
did that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did. You did. Yes, you did.
Literally,
I
as you were saying that, I was doing it. So, just so you know, Lily, we are changing the IP because I had to.
He
change
broke it.
I did in fact break it.
Oh, okay, awesome.
So it's now the top message in the pinned messages.
Awesome.
Oh, son of a whore. I have to go and set up all my attack things again.
Yep. GG
Wait.
correct.
Do all of us?
No.
No.
I did a thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We also have a new map.
We do have a new map.
Did
Oh,
you
you
Okay.
haven't seen it yet.
Who? Me?
Yeah,
You
you.
won't see it for a while because it takes about a year to load. So
It
Oh,
does
might as
take
well
you-
start opening it now.
Right. What am I doing?
So there's a new pin.
Join me.
There's
Yeah.
only one pin for
73149.
the IP.
Yes,
Put
yes.
that in for the host address when you connect to Fantasy Grounds.
Awesome. That can be arranged. I am gonna cry though because I've lost my mouse.
Oh.
You
Oh.
lost your mouse.
If you listen really hard, you might actually hear a
Just
squeak.
set up some cheese
It's
for
No,
it.
that's Danielle.
Set up some
It's
cheese
a
for it.
Bluetooth one. It's very funny.
Shit.
Come on. Oh no, my mouse is crap. I do have a new computer on the way though, so
Yay!
Yep. Indeed, she does.
Okay, that was way too on par right there, Joe.
Stop copying me.
Oh,
Fuck.
why can't I copy and paste anything? Never mind.
Control C. That should be copy. And then
Control V is paste. Because
You're
Control
welcome.
P is print.
Yeah, and my laptop mouse isn't working, which is why I have to,
Remember when people when
wireless
printed stuff?
one.
That was fun times.
Wait, what?
Remember when people printed stuff? That
What's
was
a
fun
printer?
times.
I've
Still
printed
print
things
right
in.
there.
I've printed things in recent days.
I printed.
I haven't. I made Steve do it.
I'm gonna have to print.
No.
stuff.
You made me do it, which was made my father do it at work.
Yeah, I had no access to a printer. That was the last thing I've printed, by the way. And that was, what, 4 months ago?
It couldn't have been 4 months ago. I didn't even exist in this state 4 months ago.
I love that you just like
December,
stopped it
November,
existing and then
October.
re-existed to a new place.
Well, maybe it was actually 4 months
It
ago.
had
Now,
to-
now.
I think it was like right about 4 months ago. 'Cause it was
We're
before
right on the
September.
cusp there.
Yeah, it was like right around that point anyway. Because
You
it was
did move into a
after
new
I
one.
was done with I left that one company, which was like the very beginning of August.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because I started the other job, I think, like the second week of August or something.
Yeah, you left Regis.
I love
Yep.
how excited you guys are about this new map. I'm gonna check it out.
I was gonna
It's
say, have
pretty
you
fucking
seen
great.
it? It is pretty awesome.
I'm gonna check it out in a year as soon as it loads.
Year sounds about right. That took about how long it was for
Actually,
me.
it's already up for me, so
Wow. See how it is.
I must be special.
It's
Actually,
okay.
Man.
The dice are rolling really, really nice on this right now.
Oh.
That's not a good
I
thing.
can't even see.
No,
the
I mean
buttons,
like they
so-
look pretty when they roll. They actually like shows all the animation for it rolling instead of skipping around.
Okay.
Hmm.
I thought you were saying rolling good, like, when you
Yeah.
you start saying
well,
that.
Considering the first two
They
rolls.
did
were
do
crap-
an animation update, so
Okay, that would be why, because I definitely see the animation being updated. Why are we throwing so many dice?
because we wanted to see the animations.
It hurts my brain. That wasn't even a roll, that was a drop.
I don't see any difference in animation.
I do.
There's a little bit of one. Not much.
It's slightly, it rolls a little bit more.
Like, it actually does more of a rolling animation.
That's how it
Instead
was
of-
for me before.
It was kind of steppy or skippy
It
or
was
something.
it
to me.
was off and on for me. Like, it would get really crap at times.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be the one to do this. We have everybody here. Why don't we start?
Okay, where it's not letting me log
Bless
into
you.
Fantasy Grounds at all. Like, it's just telling me it's a bad script error. Launcher, I don't know.
Are you using the old server?
No, I'm trying to use the new one. Well, I
Oh.
think. 7
Oh, yeah, I gotta drop the files.
5537.
Yep. Did you put the
Yeah.
periods in between each?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Copied and pasted
Really?
it. So.
Awesome.
Fog Cloud is no longer a spell I have, and Thunder Wave is no longer a spell I have, because I actually have my Xanthar's Guide finally.
Awesome.
'Cause I think I have 4 spells. That sounds
Wait, I
right.
thought you said you you loaded the map. Okay, I know what you're trying to say. Oh, you connected. There we go.
Did I go join?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because it's still on the same screen as me. Fuck this
It,
laptop in
yeah,
particular.
sometimes it just slow.
How many spells do I
I
have?
know what day this is gonna be.
3rd level, I know 4 spells. Okay, good. I am right. I am done with that aspect of things.
Ow! I just punched myself in the.
Let's see, if Nala dies, I'm playing a lizard wizard, though.
A lizard wizard?
A lizard wizard.
Oh
Okay,
my goodness.
it's absolutely
Wouldn't that be a
huge.
shaman, technically?
No, no,
Every
it's
wizard
going to
I've
be
ever
lizard
seen-
wizard.
Every time I've ever seen a lizard that's been magically using, they've always been called a shaman.
Well,
Nope,
I don't know what to tell you.
mine will be a legitimate lizard wizard. He will have
sounds
gone
more
to a
like a
college.
wizard.
He will have pretty much broken a lot of the social
Hey, Steve.
faux pas.
There's one thing you're forgetting about. Nala actually has to die.
I know.
Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Arranged.
That's that one
Yeah.
big stipulation is Nala dying, and that doesn't happen very often
Hey,
now, does
Steve,
it?
The only thing you could do to make Nala worse is take like a level of some sort of magic using class to give yourself shield as a first level spell, just in case you actually get hit.
It's gonna be really hard pressed for something to do, but stranger things
I
have
mean-
happened.
I mean, because why not make it just harder to hit?
Because I'm actually more about dealing damage than being hard to hit.
The character that
wow, what did you
I'm
just
kind of
do?
throwing together using that warden is
controller,
gonna
can you
have a
send me
23 base
okay.
AC
Oh, okay, geez.
and still
Alright.
be a damage dealer.
Let's start the session today now.
Let's do things. I want to kill things.
Is
Actually,
Lily
yes.
actually fully
Chris-
in? Because I don't see her.
No, she's
How do
not
you
on.
get
Yeah,
to 23
no, it's-
without
it's
having
still
plate
loading.
armor?
With
I
lots of
never said I didn't have-
bonuses.
Bonuses.
So you got your plate armor at 18.
Well, you won't though because you don't
Hold
have
on.
the money for it.
Hold on. Listen. So I'm just saying, when it's all said and done, when I hit my max level, so I have my plate armor at 18 plus a shield. That's 20. The forged domain cleric gets a +1 AC if you're wearing heavy armor at like 6th level, as well as you would already have your fighting style defense. So that's 22. And then if you take the Warforged as a race, you get another +1 to AC.
I suppose.
So there's your 23.
Hey, look,
No.
AC.
Lily's in.
At a certain point,
Yeah.
AC
Well,
tends
yeah,
to
once
not
you
really
can get
be worth-
the armor, yes.
Well, I mean, AC at any given point, once we get to late game,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
you get hit regardless.
True, very true. But I'm just saying.
It's nice to have early on.
Oh yeah, but he won't.
It's also pretty nice to have for like the hordes of minions that they'll come at you with.
Yeah, hordes of minions can't really hit you very well if you have that high of an AC.
Yep.
You still gotta worry about the big guy, but the minions at least you don't have to worry about as bad.
Okay. So, last session, which was 2 weeks ago.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Yep, exactly. You guys decided to leave the city. You gained back some of your memories from the whole ordeal with the city and what happened beforehand.
Nobody noticed Dazrael was not Dazrael.
Yep.
Finally.
It
Nobody
was
noticed that.
Shocking.
Actually,
People
no, I
were
don't
sad.
think we even noticed.
Wait, what?
We told
Dazrael
us.
wasn't Dazrael?
Exactly.
Yeah. he was
Pretty
being
much,
very
yeah.
considerate.
That's how it went down.
Alright, I
That's
definitely
not
need to
cool.
go watch last week's thing then.
you do.
Because,
I apologize. I only got it up last night.
yeah,
That's one of the reasons why you didn't see it.
exactly.
But I have been busy with new computer stuff.
AKA ARC.
That is most of it, yes.
Blame me on that.
And me, because I got
Let's
a
go.
Wow, guys.
You fought some
Jeez.
zombies, which was fun. You also had to run away from a worm.
Ah, yeah, which we could have killed. I'm so sad we didn't.
Kalen MVP.
I mean, yeah, you'll see. But now you guys are lost in sands. You don't have a lot of resources. You're running.
We see
low
our
on-
ship.
No, you do not see your ship.
Well, we
Wait,
saw
so
our
where
ship
are we?
being attacked by the worm, didn't we?
I thought we were running to the ship to save
Ah.
it from the worm.
I'm not there yet.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you already told us.
I'm re-summarizing.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
As you guys were wandering through the deserts, you hear loud flapping of wind, and you all guys start looking behind you, and you see your ship coming towards you, with a giant worm behind it.
Of course.
hmm
So this isn't my ship. This is their ship.
My
This
ship.
is their ship, yes.
Yep.
This is.
Your ship cannot travel over land.
Nope. Okay.
Technically,
I
ours
really
doesn't
should-
travel over. Well, I guess it does travel over the land. If you want to get technical about it.
Okay, okay.
Technically correct. That's correct. Anyways, continue.
So yeah, the ship is coming pretty quickly. It also has a thin layer of smoke trailing behind it, so it is sustaining some damage. And the worm is basically right on top of it.
Fun.
So,
Okay, well, I'm not happy.
Can we kill it?
Yes.
Me, kind of.
I thought you're pacifist.
I mean, are we able to kill
Oh
it?
wait, that's right. My character. I'm not a pacifist. I'm
I think I said this last time. It's not just a worm. It's the king
The
of the
demon.
sands.
Right.
Okay,
But
so
didn't-
this one we
didn't
can't.
didn't
Okay.
we
Yeah, but we
banish-
kinda-
Still.
we kind of have to kill it though.
Yeah, I thought Kalen banished it.
Get away or something.
No, no.
No,
Caleb
No, no,
banished.
no, that was the little one.
Caleb
was the
banished a sandworm, which is a smaller baby of that thing.
That was the
Okay.
devil.
Oh, so this thing is
So-
big, basically.
Yes.
It's
Much,
very big.
much bigger.
Oh
In
shit.
size category, this is a gargantuan.
All right, Kitty's gonna run away because Kitty would normally run away from this. I don't.
Yeah,
I would
as
avoid
do-
this fight.
as do the rest of your caravan guard.
Bye-bye.
Are they all
giant
kitties
flying
also?
worm. No, they're not all kitties.
Darn
There's a mix of humans and maybe a couple half elves.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's gaining on the ship?
You can't really tell from this distance. It's still pretty far away.
Okay, well, we need that ship.
Hmm.
Everything.
Can I
we
use
learn is
a
on it.
sending stone to try to tell it to gain altitude?
You can.
I will do that.
But the worm can fly, can't it?
Yeah.
No. What,
Yeah.
Did it fly or
Yes,
did
it
it
can.
jump?
No, it flies. It has
flies.
wings.
It has
Ah,
wings.
shit.
This
Alright.
is why I'm
Yeah.
like-
Okay, wait. I'm gonna clarify something. So, everyone except Steve, you guys remember that time there's a giant worm that I stood
Right.
on the face of and smacked in the face with a sword?
Right.
That was
This-
flying with wings?
That one.
That's
I
what.
We had to run away from.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
we were
right.
there.
That's what's chasing the ship.
We
Again.
know, we just
We know.
didn't know whether or not it was that it jumped up
No,
and
it's-
just had lots of airtime and could glide, or if it literally could fly.
He
It
can
can fly.
It can fly. Okay, so,
So-
it's chasing my ship.
I'm
Can't
also
tell
going
if
to
it's
clarify
gaining.
what it looks like. I don't know if any of you have ever played Shadow of Colossus.
Yes.
No, I want to get it though. I'm getting the new
So
one.
it's that
comes
big.
out.
It's that big. It's that worm.
Wait, what am I looking up so I can Google this real
It's
quick?
it's the flying snake from Shadow of the Colossus.
Can someone take a print screen? Because I don't
I'll
open
get it.
Google.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
It will just shut down everything on my laptop.
I can do one better.
Ooh. Joe, showing off time.
Do I have the right
Oh,
thing?
it's slow.
I think I have the
I'm
right
not
thing.
sure.
Oh my god, is that it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what I have. Holy crap.
That is horrific.
Yeah, that
Wait,
was the
where's
one
the
I was
head?
about to post.
Yeah, that thing.
That is that.
I love that guy. That is the head. Yeah.
I was gonna say, is the head the one closer to the person?
Yeah,
or
the one
farther
closer
away?
to the guy on the horse.
Okay, because
That
that.
is-
I'll
Yikes.
show you a nightmare. Because this thing gave me nightmares as a kid.
Okay.
I mean,
Is it
you already
also-
posted your self-portrait, so.
Hey, shut up.
Ouch.
That's mean.
It's kind of
was.
funny though.
My bad.
That's,
No,
Oh, the
no,
sand. Yeah, the sandworm.
that's its eye.
Yup.
I don't like that.
That's not. So is that the same creature? Or...
No.
Egypt? No,
that's
that's
a
different.
Oh, that's the worm, and that's.
Yeah, that's the worm.
I
I'm
hate this.
guessing you didn't see that thing until it was kind of right on you, and you just kind of had to run from it if you weren't ready to fight it.
Basically, yeah.
Well, you
Yeah,
kind of
that's
have
not
to
bad.
shoot.
I
You know what? I'm not
understand.
even gonna go into that.
Anyway, back
Okay,
to the
so we're-
actual
so-
game that we're playing.
Yes.
We're running
Okay,
towards
so-
the. Oh boy.
We're running
Towards or
towards
away?
that.
I would say
Kitty would run
towards.
away.
We kind of need.
Hey guys, do you guys want to get on the ship?
We need everything on that ship, and my wolf.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check my spear at the ship with the chain with the. Yeah,
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
we can climb our way up.
Oh, yeah, you're doing that. Okay.
You're also gonna have to scoop me up because I'm presently running the other direction, or you're gonna have to stop me or something. Because
Okay, well, Nala, can you just.
All right, let's.
Yeah, I'll go grab the kitty.
I'm not exactly gonna
I'm-
let you.
I'm
just
going
saying.
with Azor.
All right. Well, in that case, I guess I'll make it a grapple check.
I kind of figured.
Okay then.
'Cause in character, I would not allow this. That's my
Okay.
block.
Well, that's +6 on my end.
You're,
So I think I have to get you.
I think I'm good.
So I'm gonna add a D8 using my maneuver thing. So that's where's the
Well, in
D8?
case a 25 isn't enough to get it to the
So-
ship.
We don't know.
25 is enough. However,
Okay.
I will say this. The worm is very, very large, so I would like to ask where you're trying to hit it.
No, I'm trying to hit the ship.
Get on
So
He's
you
hitting the
climb up.
ship.
Okay. Okay, you're trying to get on the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting on the ship. It's
Where on the
very
ship are you
limited.
trying to get?
the front.
Let's say the
Wow.
bow. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Kinda
bow is
front
probably the best.
Closest.
Well, that is definitely high enough to hit.
Okay.
So you do hit.
And then I'm just gonna start climbing up the chain.
Okay.
I would like to follow suit if possible.
I will
I'm
also
going to
do
get
that.
up
That's possible. It's
I'm gonna continue fighting Nala because I really don't want to go closer to this thing.
I do believe I have a firm grapple here.
Maybe,
Yeah, you do.
but
Here's a
I
grapple.
I would
I'll
also
let
probably.
you. I'll let you know when you can take another check to get break free from it.
Okay.
Unless you want to keep like submit to it. Also,
No,
your
I
caravan
definitely
guard
would-
are just running away.
What's that?
Your caravan guard are just running away.
Yeah, I kind of figured they would. I was going with them, remember?
I know.
Bye bye.
Now, we're going to get away, but first we have to rescue a ship.
Yeah, let me know when I can action again because
Okay.
Okay, do we have to make
So,
any rolls to
th-
climb up this rope or no?
here's the thing. The ship itself, when you first saw it, was maybe about 1.5 miles away. So it's pretty far.
Oh shit.
However,
Well, I could throw that far.
yes, you can throw that far. You can throw it out to your sight distance.
Desert, that's a long time.
Your travel distance is 1 mile per like 20 minutes or so, I want to say.
20 minutes.
Or no, not 20 minutes. Well, that's the thing. Like I'm trying to calculate how fast a camel is on desert sands.
Well, if it's a mile,
Yeah, it's
How-
about a mile and a half.
We rested before this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We had
Yeah, I would agree. This would probably be 1 mile and 20 minutes, but that's just
Okay.
sounds reasonable.
People run a mile in like
5 minutes.
5-7 minutes. Yeah.
I walk a
Just so you know, a 5-minute mile is impossible.
What?
No, it isn't.
mile?
A mile? Yeah. No, you could run.
5-minute mile? I've seen people do a sub 5-minute mile in
I've
a
seen
school.
someone do a 4-minute mile, so
Yeah.
trust me, it's possible.
That is not impossible at all.
You're talking about a quarter mile.
No,
No.
no,
No.
no.
No, they've done
People
miles
can
in
run
less
a
than
mile
less than
in
5
like.
minutes.
I mean, if they're like an Olympian athlete, they can
Right,
make it
right.
in like
Okay, but-
3. But
A kid in my school did it in 4:40 in like junior high.
Yeah, we had some guy in the military that did a 8-minute 2 mile. So trust me, it's possible.
Yeah, I walk in a 10-minute mile. That's my walk pace.
Yeah. So we can definitely make it.
Considering we should be Uber athletes.
Yeah, Azor's like uber athlete, man.
I mean, think about Nala. All athletics based off of strength stats, so
And flying. You can fly.
I can fly
Yeah.
at 30 feet. But you know,
Either way, it's extremely hard to do. Remember, you're also on a camel, so it's a bit different for speed. But either way,
It's
Either
also
way.
coming towards us, right?
yes, it is coming towards you.
That's half sit twice.
It's a much faster speed because it's ship plus air worm
Word.
faster. Anyways, it's gonna take more than just a couple rounds to get there. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'll take like 3 minutes, which is like 30 rounds.
Wow.
Basically.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just climbing up the rope. And how high is it?
Maybe 600 feet.
Okay.
It's not super high.
So 5,200 times. Oh wait. Let's do the
Considering that's like
do the math.
about 100 times taller than. Trying to find my actual height so I can. Yeah, it's about 100 times taller than me.
So, for all of you, whoever is climbing the chain to get up to the ship, I want you guys to make Constitution checks every minute. So you'll make 3 Constitution checks. Over.
Check or
Check or
save?
Check.
Checks, not saves.
I'm
Because you're not trying to save
testing-
from anything.
all right.
This is just to see if you keep your grip.
Mm.
Steve, are
And at
you're not
1d4.
on the chain? You're grabbing
You're not
me,
on the chain.
remember?
You're,
Oh, that's
fine.
true.
you're carrying. Yeah.
You're carrying me, who still
So-
wants to get away from
Which,
this thing.
by the way, make another roll for that.
Strength? Is it a strength again?
Uh,
Yeah, it's a grapple check to see if you break.
double check. That's athletics, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
athletics.
I think you
Athletics
probably
or
don't want to do it
Ugh.
after that, with this next check, because you'll probably be too high.
Wait, so what am I rolling?
You can roll acrobatics to oppose me, but you're probably gonna beat me.
Acrobatic?
Eleven's
Yeah.
pretty low.
There's a very good chance of this.
How high in the
Well-
air you are right now?
Yeah, there's a pretty.
We tied. We fucking tied.
You win ties, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of. Yeah, basically, we're just gonna.
So I still have him or no?
yes, you still have him, and at this point, it's so high where you would probably get pretty injured if you fell.
Okay.
While
So I'm gonna just kind of. Okay, lovely.
while I'm climbing, I would
And the
use
third
my like look around and like see this struggle, and I would yell to Nala, "Stop wasting time on this foreigner, and just keep climbing."
I already have him, and dropping him might be might be harmful to him. I think we're keeping him.
Slowing you might be harmful to us, and I'll just keep climbing.
Stop being a dick and just climb.
Yeah, stop thinking it climb.
Stop wasting energy and just go.
So I'm gonna hold on to the bottom of the chain. Hold me up.
Okay.
Okay, we could put. Yeah,
If you're wondering, the bottom of the chain is the bag of endless chains. It's an endless thing. Of
It's
chains.
kind of that is true.
Yeah,
it's an endless.
it's like a big
There is
loop.
really no bottom.
There's a big loop. It's like
No,
the spear down and then up to me.
It's like the shortest.
So wait, wouldn't that make Azor the bottom of the chain?
Well, no, if he doesn't.
I can pull out more chain from the bag and leave it for you guys.
Well, no. What I'm saying here is that unless you sever the chain from the
Right.
infinite source, then
No,
you
it's
are
like
the
a
bottom of the
U-shape.
chain because you're holding it.
It's like a U shape. I can pull up more
Yes,
and make the U shape bigger.
I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that you are currently holding that U shape in your
He's holding
hand.
the top. He can hold on with one hand and like pull out rope.
I'm not saying that he can't pull out more. I'm saying that currently the rope technically ends in Azor's hand because he's holding the bottom. He's holding the source.
Yeah, if
Well-
he's holding the source, the bag, and it would end.
So-
Unless he dropped the bag, in which case the bag would just infinitely
No.
chain.
So like, what's happening is this.
Why are we fighting this? Okay, we just continue.
I really don't know what is happening right now.
Okay, so Yen is holding the
So
Yes,
here's
I realize
Azor.
this.
chain.
All he's doing is having a loop that goes down below him. It's not that hard to understand, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you guys just arguing semantics in this?
He's just trying to help you. Don't worry about it.
Yen is
Alright.
grabbing the
Semantics.
bottom that is the chain that's touching the floor
Yes.
currently.
Yes.
He's the one on the bottom. That's fine. I
Okay.
understand that.
Right.
So
Kaylin
I
will
did,
stay
three,
right
I
here,
did
Yen, then.
3 checks, by the way.
I can see that.
What?
Am
That's-
I good?
Azor, Azrael, and Yen is at the bottom.
So can I help to pull
Oh, we need
Yen
to do
up?
Kaylin as well. We need to do Kaylin as well.
Oh yeah, Kaylin had a 21 on her first roll.
Did she say that?
Yes,
Yeah.
in the Discord.
Okay, I see it. Awesome. That's fine.
Great.
I'm right behind him, so.
Well then, that's a nat 1.
17 and 10 for the last.
Could I roll to try to
Oh,
save
boy.
him?
So here's the thing. It's not a save. So
It's a
really
save.
all it is it takes longer to get up the rope.
No, like, could I roll to help him up?
You're not under him.
I don't-
Dosriel's up there. Dosriel's under me.
Dosriel is the one that's directly below him.
Ah.
So you
Who am I
just
below?
notice that Azor is struggling to get up the chain.
Okay.
I poke him in the
Stupid.
ass with a dagger.
My hands are sweaty.
This
Knees
is-
weak, arms are heavy.
Oh my
This-
goodness.
Mom spaghetti.
This is taking too long. I'm just gonna cast
Why-
fly on myself, and I'm just gonna. I'm gonna use my turn to
So
go 60 feet and dash the other 60 feet.
instead of a minute to get up the rest, it's 2 minutes to get up the last section.
Oh man.
And that's for everyone because Azor
We're
is at the
behind him. Yeah.
You're welcome, guys.
How long does it take me to get there going 100?
Could I roll to start pulling up the
Every
chain?
six
every
seconds.
round. You get there like almost instantly.
Okay.
Joe, could I roll to help pull the chain up on my end?
That wouldn't help.
You're
Anything.
below Azor, so no.
Ah.
You
Yeah.
pulling the chain would either pull out more or pull
No, wait,
the...
wait. You told me I was above him. What the hell?
No, you're
No,
below
I-
him.
He threw it.
I'm leading the way.
I
Azor is
climbed
the one that's
after.
leading the way.
It's
Yeah,
Azor,
everyone else
Ellie,
is behind.
Dosriel, and then Yen
No.
was at the bottom, but now he's flying.
It's
Um,
Azor,
Azor,
Dosriel.
Kaylin, don't forget
No,
me.
Azor, Dosriel,
Okay,
Ellie, then
I'm
Yen, but
somewhere-
Yen is
I'm
not flying.
somewhere in there.
And Miyako.
Oh yeah,
You guys are forgetting
Miyako.
a bunch
No,
of people.
Kaylin would have been right above Yen.
It's literally everybody but me and Nala.
Yeah.
Could I just turn into a spider and just crawl over him?
You
I
wouldn't
mean, that was
crawl
you-
faster as a spider.
You
Yeah, but I could just crawl
could.
over him and just ignore his fucking.
How are you gonna hold on to the chain as a spider?
I was
I'm just
gonna
saying.
say like
Yeah.
that's
You're gonna have to put your legs, like your feet into like the chain.
Oh,
For that to
looks-
work.
That looks hilarious.
I don't know.
Looks
I'm-
hilarious.
I mean,
You
wouldn't-
crush yourself.
No.
Wouldn't
So
wouldn't
it
like
just
some
takes-
sort
it
of
just takes you
lemur
guys
or
2 minutes to get up the last bit. Anyways, that
Okay.
means I get to make 2 rolls. I haven't been rolling, so I need to make my rolls. So that's 1. Oh well, that's You guys can't see that number, right?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Awesome.
Sounded like it was a nat 20. It was just great.
It's not.
Wow.
And last
Which might be
one.
worse.
Nat one.
Bitch, don't fucking say that, cause now I got a nat 1.
Ha!
You cursed me. God damn it.
I don't think that's how curses work. I'm just
I
saying.
yeah, I didn't.
All right.
I had no. No, you can't listen.
You jinxed.
Keep swearing. Well, there's too many people using too many bad words.
Including you.
Oh.
Including me, yeah. He doesn't pay any attention to me though.
That one. Okay, so that's 2.
You say that now, but wait until a few years down the road.
So halfway up the rope, or I keep saying rope.
Oh, I
up the
should have made
chain,
another
You notice that the
constitution.
worm gets closer to the ship, and its mouth starts to bump up against the edge of the ship itself.
Is Azor up yet?
Getting there. That was halfway up. 3/4 of the way up. So after 3 minutes or so, you notice that the ship is basically in the mouth of the worm now at this point.
Oh, awesome.
Bye bye, Wolfie.
Basically clamping down on the back of the ship.
If I'm up there, can I do something?
It is at this point that you guys would be getting up. Yes, you would be up there now.
Can I cast
Alright.
freedom of movement on the ship?
So would I still
No,
be
you can't.
would I still be
Absolutely.
fighting Steve on him bringing me to the boat or the ship?
You're
that's,
like-
That's a good question. Do you want to struggle and make a 600-foot fall?
Not really.
That's kind of
it,
what I was
do
pointing
it,
out,
do
is
it,
that we're
do it.
600 feet in the air now.
Alright, can I still attack at him with my claws because I would totally do that.
I mean,
I thought you were a pacifist.
Yeah, though you're a pacifist.
Well,
He's
he's
freaking
also-
out. No, no.
Yeah, I'm
He's
also freaking
panicked.
out.
Like, this
He's
is
panicked.
sheer panic. Go ahead, roll an attack.
Let him.
Roll-
That
roll
would
your
be
attack.
Do we
Probably
notice
gonna
all this
miss.
happening, by the
You
way?
wait. What's your bonus
This is,
to that?
yeah, you could.
It'd be
That's the 19.
it's just my claws, so I don't really know.
What's
how that
your
works.
strength then?
Okay.
It's a +1. It's a 12, so it would miss.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Alright,
You
well,
basically just
really
break on his
bounces
scales
off the
and
scales.
it doesn't affect him.
yeah, it's kind of what I figured was gonna happen, but I would do it anyway because my character would do that.
Cool. Wide-eyed panic. So at this point, everyone gets up to the top, and you notice the worm is starting to,
Try to
Bunch.
bite down.
yeah, it's starting to munch on the.
I'm gonna throw my spear in its mouth.
We're kind of hanging.
Well, once you guys get up.
I think we're on
Well,
the ship at this point.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like once Azor gets up, he would be able to pull people up one at a time.
Okay,
Because you guys
okay.
were right in a tight knit group.
Right.
It wasn't much distance. between.
So I think my first move is to drop Shade right next to the ladder that goes below decks.
Okay. Okay.
Because somehow I feel like he's probably going to be useless in this fight.
I would say so.
Yeah, Caitlin perk up and she's just gonna be like, I didn't
Shade,
sign up.
I'm gonna ask you to make a wisdom save real quick.
I was gonna say perception to see if I even noticed it, but whatever. That's my nut egg.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
Well,
wisdom
that's,
did great. With or without the roll, that did great. It's a +2.
Okay. That's yeah. You are shaken and you are now under the effect of fear.
Cool. Can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah. So
you know, you could just grab the row from your sheet and it would do the calculation for you.
Yeah, it's under skills.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Or
Yeah.
Well,
main
It's
attribute
under
for your
saves
stats.
in this case because
Yeah,
it was a
saves.
save.
Joe, can I see the thing's eyes?
Not really. They're on the sides of the head. It's not
Okay.
on top.
Okay.
Can it see?
How
can it
does the
see
crew
up
look?
them?
Are they damaged? Are they like?
There are a couple injured people on the ship deck. You can see
What about my
And-
my head?
your head.
My second in command.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is steering the ship.
Okay.
He is missing an arm.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
Oh crap!
Okay, wait. I
He's
think
not
I think I
dying.
know.
He's
I
not dying, but he is just missing an arm now.
I think I know
Jesus
what I
Christ.
want to do.
All right. Do we roll initiative so we can start doing stuff, or like how do you want us to do things? in
Yeah,
order
at this
and
point, you
whatnot?
guys are gonna roll initiative.
Okay. I'm going to
Alright.
roll initiative. That's what I want to do.
I'm gonna do that as well because my character. Roll initiative.
Fuck.
Oh, for God's sake, why do I keep rolling?
I got a.
Oh, okay, so my first one is a 21. Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
I got
nice.
that.
I got a 17.
Yen got that.
There's 3 nat 20s right now.
Motherfuckers.
I hope you're ready for
so,
this.
that's not gonna be good because that means our rolls
Jesus.
are terrible for the future.
Yeah, pretty.
Depends if
You're
your
missing-
bestie uses Rose.
You're watching person.
By the way, what did you? Okay, you got a 19.
Hey, I love you, but don't stop pulling my headphones out.
My first one was a 21. For some reason, it gave me a second roll.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Mommy roll it.
I've got a 16.
Means I was
So Miyako goes first, Jen, then me.
Fuck.
Oh crap.
Why
Miyako
is-
goes
why
first,
is it
then
showing-
it's
Then
then it'd be
Shade.
Azor and me.
Hey,
Yeah.
Azor didn't get nat 20.
wait, what?
I got a 21
And
though.
I got a 21.
There you
Now,
go.
remember, you can't crit on an initiative.
Hey,
Nah.
excuse me. No.
Yeah, I got a
mean-
16.
Technically, you can, but it just
Nah.
means that it's overall better.
We're level 7, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We're all-
Just making sure.
What did I roll? I rolled an 18. So I'm just gonna add. Come on. Come on. Taking
Someone tell me
forever.
why it says effects invisible on me because I'm not invisible.
I have no idea.
Wait, what?
Someone threw it on you?
Combat tracker. I just went on combat tracker, and it's got effects invisible on there.
I have no idea why that is.
There's another thing that should be. Why do you?
Hey,
have it?
where is the combat track?
It's
Yeah,
the
the
cross
top
swords
right.
in the top right,
Swords.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
Oh, I'm still not even on this list. Okay.
You're not.
Nope.
I'm not either.
There's a lot of people missing here.
Yeah, I know. We're missing Azor. We're missing Shade. I don't know why.
What is Hunter Shark?
That we explained this before.
It's just his form. It's Ellie's form.
No, it's the second Miyako.
There is.
Oh, there is
What?
2.
Why have I?
It was
Why is
just
Miyako
added. It
there
was
twice?
just added.
We good. We
What,
good.
my,
It's fine.
I'm invisible, and
Fine.
there's 2 of me.
Oh, I see. You went with mirror image and invisibility.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know how to do either.
Those are both spells, and I think they're both concentration.
Awesome. So I
Got
couldn't
it.
do them both at the same time anyway.
Not on your own, but if you had another
Still
caster.
a note on it.
You can just drag your character onto the list itself. Like a dis. There you go.
Like
You're
a
there now.
dis.
Oh, awesome. Oh, and I'm not invisible
Dis.
anymore.
Yes, I changed it.
Thank
I
you.
is there.
Azor is at 21, and Shade, you're at
I'm also at 16.
16.
I was gonna say I think I would be ahead of.
You are.
How is my health so much higher than Nala's?
Because you probably rolled really well, and I've rolled eh.
Really shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Aren't you
no,
T10s?
I rolled the worst.
Okay, I've rolled a good number of 4s and 3s and 1s.
Fair
What are-
enough.
what do you
okay.
think?
Remember my dwarf cleric?
Good point.
Wait, what D's are you?
I have D6s and D10.
It should be impossible for you to be 97.
He has levels in fighter and
I also have a +2 to con.
yeah. he has a
Right.
plus
So
one
think
con.
about.
You get 12, and you have what, 6 levels in fighter?
Oh, mirror image is actually
No,
not
not
concentration.
6 levels.
Look at that.
How many?
Oh, is that? That's
12 times however many levels is the max you can have.
12 times 4 would be the max.
So 30. 12
No,
times
that
4 is
How is
48
my-
plus 3 times 8 times 3 is.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
totally...
not 97.
You can't
Yeah,
have 97.
How did I do that? I wonder if I botched a number somewhere.
You might
Probably
have-
did.
I would.
I was gonna
Yes.
say 97 HP. That's holy shit.
Yeah,
That's-
that's literally rolling above your max every
Yeah,
time.
that really is. All right, hold on. Let me just go ahead and roll them real quick. What is it? 4
Times
4d10s. And actually, it wouldn't even be
3d6.
4d10s because your start is automatically 12, isn't it?
Your start is automatically 10 plus your
so 12 plus
plus
4
9.
times 40 10.
12. Well, it's
3d10.
12.
So
12 is my
3d10s
Oh
and
yeah,
then
3d10.
3d10s and then.
Two.
Yay. And then
3d6.
So
Plus-
that's 16. That's
D6s.
16.
Did you seriously just get
2
Three
2s
two-
and a 1.
4 twos?
Wow. You got 4
Wow.
2s, a 1, and a
4
6.
2?
That is
Ow.
a lot. That's definitely lower than I would have rolled before, but all right. What's the math for that?
So let's see. That's
that's-
4
that's
4 4
16.
4 16.
That's 27.
27 is.
Ugh.
Level 7.
Plus
That's,
the extra 12.
that's garbage.
Wait,
Plus the
yeah.
extra 12.
Is that
Don't you
including
wish
your
you
base
had
12 from
Oh,
your
yeah,
first
plus
level?
12. So
His
I went-
39
No.
No, his total is 27.
It is.
with
No.
the 12?
Oh yeah.
Yes, with the 12.
No, you
Oh,
didn't
no,
add
shit.
wait, no, he
first
didn't add his
level.
constitution.
16.
He didn't add his constitution. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
15
Yeah, so-
plus
So it's 1, 2,
another
3,
12.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's another 12.
So 24 plus 10 is 34. 39.
Yeah.
Which is not nearly as bad.
Don't you wish you were still 97?
That's still really shit, though.
That
Yeah.
really is.
It's worse than mine.
Because I was gonna say, what's the next lowest?
Me.
Yeah, it would actually be
You are the
Miyako at 43.
Wait, she has low health damage?
Oh wait, no, I'm a ranger, but it's the same thing as the fighter for that. But even still, that is crap.
You rolled
I should
shit
say, yeah.
levels for your ranger.
Yeah, that really is shit for ranger.
Oh,
Thank
you're
God
doing
I got
Arcane
that
Archer as
6.
a ranger?
Yes,
Yes, he's doing Arcane Arts on the Ranger.
that
it
is
makes-
Joe's redcon.
It makes more sense.
For a pacifist? Sure.
Okay, so he's not actually a
Yeah, no,
pacifist.
we're just fucking
Oh my god,
with you.
Nick, that's so true.
Okay. Anyways, so first round of combat starts with Miyako.
Miyako.
Awesome.
Are we using that marching order thing or what?
Med tracker.
Watch
Okay.
Trust
this
me.
be actually
Trust
good.
me. I'm not gonna be able to get a big
See,
enough
that's so
icon.
much better. Go figure. And this is gonna be crap though.
Nope,
Yeah.
that was alright.
See, that would have been so much better.
That would have been. Too bad you didn't roll that the first time.
Yeah, no kidding.
That would be 52.
Yeah. That would still be much better. I think I'm gonna be taking my base number from here on out for a while.
Fair enough. Your base number is 6, right?
Depends on the what
Average,
level up it is.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Average
D10
for
is
the
6,
Ranger
and
would be 6. Average for the
is 4,
other is 4.
for the other one
plus
is
whatever
4.
your con is.
Yeah, plus con. I'm curious.
so
can I
8 and
start-
6.
Are we gonna try and attack this thing?
Yes, we kind of have to.
Okay. We can't see the eyes, no?
No,
Nope.
They're on the side.
Yeah.
Ah.
you're on the side.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and aim for a fishy looking part, probably somewhere inside the mouth.
Okay.
So let's try this. Okay, doesn't want to. That doesn't hit, does it?
15
You'd
total.
be surprised. No, it does not.
It doesn't. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Oh crap! I'm supposed to have advantage on this. Does that hit?
What? No, it does not.
Oh crap. Okay, well that's it. That happened here.
I don't know why I can't. Trying to reset the rounds. Either way, it's Azor's turn now.
Okay, throw my spear. Alright, well, alright, I'm gonna get kind of close to it, right? So I'm within 10 feet of its mouth.
Yes.
Kind of in it right now.
Yeah.
No, the back part of the ship is. We're in the
So the
front.
the back part of the ship, which has basically the rudder and stuff like that, and also the steering wheel, is partially in the worm's mouth at this point.
So I have a question. Can I attack the inside of its mouth without like getting inside its mouth?
You could try, but it would be a little bit hard.
Because I have a 10-foot reach with my spear.
True.
Okay,
I'll
so
let you try it.
let's try it. But I'm still gonna throw the spear, like so.
I figured.
Great.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's
I hit off a
absolute
tooth.
no.
So
Bounce off a tooth.
take my
They
spear
don't even have
back
teeth.
and throw it again. I don't know why the first one's a 27. Don't know why it did twice, but does 27 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, I'm gonna make this a menacing attack to see if I can make it become afraid. So
Fair.
let's first do the damage. So that's 4 times 7 is 28 plus 8 is 35 plus another d8. So 37, and it has to make a DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or be frightened.
It passes.
Damn it. Alright, then I'm gonna run away. Just run back. Run back. So I'm like, I don't know, 10, 20 feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
That's
closer to
my
the bow
turn.
now.
That's my turn.
I'm still trying to get the actual worm into the combat tracker.
Drag him in.
Do we have an actual map that we're using or placing tokens on?
No.
Visualization.
Yeah, visualization. We could see stuff.
I open party shit completely unnecessary.
That's fine. I want monsters, thank you very much. Where'd they go? There we go. By the way, it's Yen's turn.
Yen!
Whenever he gets back, apparently.
What?
Or did he leave?
No,
he's
he's
here.
here.
It's
He
your
just said,
turn.
what?
Yeah, it's your turn, Yen.
Wow, I'm thinking something else. Okay. How? Can you see? Is this thing within 30 feet of us? Right.
We're on the ship. We're very close.
Yeah, it's basically within 30 feet because it's on the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Blight on it.
Okay.
Must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Give me 1 second. It passes. Nice.
All right. Well, it takes 16 points of damage of
Cool.
necrotic damage.
Awesome.
Yes, you the matter.
Is it still gripping the ship?
Yes.
Wait, did
Damn.
Dazriel rolled so shittily on initiative that
Yeah.
he's last?
Yo.
What?
What was that, natural 1?
I got it.
He got a nat 1 plus his 6, so.
Too many nat 20s. Thank you guys. I had to balance the scale.
Fuck. I don't know what to do, because...
Doesn't necessarily get pushback.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the damn worm.
Okay.
That's a surprise. I was expecting a tidal wave.
He's gripping the ship. If I do that, it's going to tear it off the back of it.
It's the next one.
Then we'll be free.
Okay.
I
And-
should mention that there is smoke billowing out of his mouth as well. Because
Out
the
of
back
his
of the ship
mouth?
is on. Because
Oh,
there is fire on the ship on the back part.
Or maybe a tidal wave wouldn't have been a good idea.
Well, yeah, but his mouth is going to be blocking the water going down to the fire.
Maybe it's thirsty.
Yeah. The wood is kind of crunchy. Maybe you need something to wash it down.
Fuck it, then tidal wave.
All right then, you were swayed.
Way to give in to that peer pressure.
Okay, now
We're a bunch of horrible people.
as I make a DC 6, 15 defense on it.
It does not pass.
That's actually surprising.
Uh,
Oh wait, it's Dex. Never mind.
That's a
Yeah.
dex save.
no, that's
You'd
strange.
be you'd be surprised. This thing does not have a lot of dex.
Well, that
16 damage, and it gets
Pushed.
Yeah, come lying down.
prone, and why does it have 2 effects of prone?
I didn't want to lay down. It's so tired.
Okay. Now tidal wave will freaking pop up. There we go. Tidal wave
Tidal
that
wave.
crashes down. That crashes down on the area. The area can be 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. Failure. The creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage, and knocked prone on a success. The creature takes half. Did not. Water can spread on the ground in all directions, extinguishing protected flames. So, is it knocked off the ship and the water just spread everywhere?
Okay, so here's what happens. When you conjure the wave, which direction are you putting it? Are you putting it like towards the back of the ship, or are you coming in from the side? Which way are you coming from?
I'm coming from the, towards the back.
Okay, so you're going towards the worm. Okay, awesome. In that case, what happens is it does not lose its grip, but you do see the back end of the worm start to fall down, and the wings like curl up against the sides of the worm, and you hear a very loud guttural like
It's gargling on the water.
gargling on the water, basically. You also see the smoke start to thicken and billow out as the water hits the fire, and it goes out almost immediately. But it does cover the ship deck with water. So now everything is slightly wet.
Be careful when you
Yay.
step.
It is moist.
I need to
was
deploy a
thinking
wet floor
something,
sign. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Kaylin, so let me know what you want to do. You can type it in chat and I'll see it.
Right, no, I'm here. I will try and banish the creature. I'll walk up and try and cast banishment on it yet again.
Okay.
The charisma DC of 18.
Awesome. I'm glad that you have that ready for me. Guess what, guys? So
Failed?
Kaylin walks up. Nope. Kaylin walks up to the face of the worm, and does it have a size category limit on this?
Nope.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I didn't think it did or not.
I have my holy symbol drawn and like putting out in front of me. And
Awesome. So you do the whole mumbo jumbo pulley stuff, and the worm is fairly large, and it seems to almost be dragging the ship downwards now. You actually see like the back end of the ship start to tilt back a little bit as you're walking up to it, and as you finish casting the spell, it does envelop the worm. But what you weren't expecting was that it also envelops the ship because it's in its mouth.
Whee!
So all of you are banished to the same place.
Oh,
Which in this
jeez.
case,
Wait, we're getting banished too, or we're not falling?
yes, everyone
I mean,
that is
that's
on the
how
ship is
spell
banished.
works.
Everyone is banished.
Yes, but I'm having it where it's basically equipping the ship in its mouth, and you guys are a part of the ship's equipment. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's like if you banish someone that's
so
being.
we're all unconscious in another plane for a minute.
Yay!
Except for
Does
I go
it
unconscious
actually
immediately.
render them unconscious?
Okay, so if she goes unconscious, he loses concentration, which means nothing happens.
Yeah,
No.
so nothing happens.
Wait. I don't think it knocks you unconscious.
No.
You weren't the.
I was gonna say like that.
It
doesn't
was the
make a lot of
target.
sense.
The target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the
Okay.
space it left
Right.
or in the nearest
Wow.
The
unoccupied space.
target is incapacitated.
So we're inside the worm. It's asleep, and we're awake.
We're not inside the worm, but yeah.
You said we were part of the equipment.
Why not go inside the worm?
Yeah,
Well,
if we
basically.
weren't part of the target, then we wouldn't go with it.
Yeah, we would just
If
fall.
we were part of the target, we would all be incapacitated.
Yeah.
We're all just frozen in the freaking state of banishment.
I'm basically doing it where if, say, like you're trying to do this to a small person, and someone is grappling that small person, and you try and banish them, it's not just going to banish the small person; it's also going to banish the person that's grappling them.
Basically,
Right.
you try to
Yeah,
shock
so
them.
then we're all. But if that's the case, then we're also all incapacitated.
No.
Which also means
No.
that I can stand this because at a higher level, I can target an additional creature to be banished. But if they're touching, then I don't have to cast at a higher level. That's good to know.
Yes, that's how that works.
Cool. So
We're
we're all
essentially.
incapacitated in.
I don't think
I'm
we're
not-
incapacitated.
You're
though.
not. You guys
We're
are not
equipment.
incapacitated. 'cause
We're
you weren't-
effectively equipment. We
We're-
would not
we're-
be
we're-
And
incapacitated.
we'll try and.
We're like
I
the
guess then
clothing
I'm
on
gonna
his back.
immediately start trying to unhinge the beast from our
Oh,
ship.
the second it actually like goes into the next realm that you guys are going to, which I will describe in a minute. Its mouth unhinges or unlocks from the ship, and it starts to fall away.
Man, it's
However,
almost like he knew we would do this.
yeah. However, when you guys do warp, or I guess teleport or whatever you want to call it, you come out into a very dark and very smog-filled air cloud area. You don't know exactly where you are, but it smells putrid like sulfur and a very thick ash in the air.
Could
Um,
I roll to a check to know what plane this is?
You could, yes.
What roll should that be?
That's a great question. I'm gonna say you're
I'm
pretty
druid.
druidic, so I'm gonna say nature.
How
Could I roll
curiosity,
religion?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how
Yes.
afraid am I right now?
Nice.
Would I
And
be
are we
able to-
still in
I'll
initiative
let you make
order?
another
Is
wisdom
it
check,
still my
please.
turn?
A wisdom check.
Wisdom save.
That's great. That's a great roll. Yes, it'd be another wisdom check.
Ignoring initiative now. We're
So technically it has several names, but the one that you know of, it is actually called the Plane of Ashenness.
So am I'm still too afraid to do a check, I'm guessing.
You should- Do you want to jump out onto this plane?
I'm just
So-
trying to figure out if I would still be running away from this thing towards the front of the boat, or if I'd
You-
actually.
You
yeah,
Solid.
I get
you
the rest
think
of my
you are safe inside the ship.
Okay.
I think I am.
Yeah,
safe
so
inside the
it's
ship.
still Kalen's turn, right?
Yeah.
No, it's I did a check because trying to see
Yeah,
where we are.
But we're still in combat.
Yeah.
It's technically
Yeah. Okay,
Kalen's
sure.
turn.
Okay, so here's the thing. The second the ship is unhinged and the thing is unconscious, combat basically ends. Basically.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it's too smoggy to see where it is.
So
and we
then
don't
I
know where
will.
it
I'm gonna make a history
Okay,
check
so
on
we
this
have so
because
many
it's the
people
most
is. No,
who-
reasonable.
no, I already checked.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys cannot all talk at once.
This is why I said initiative. Like, even if we're not in combat, just use initiative so everybody knows how the order of just what people are doing.
It was Kalen's turn. What
Right.
did you want to do, Kalen?
So I'm gonna run over to the captain or whoever's manning the ship and just healing word on him.
He's fine.
And then he's totally
okay,
fine.
So the arm went missing before you guys saw him.
Okay.
Basically,
cool.
he
a
has
while ago.
been missing. He's been missing an arm for a bit.
So you need greater restoration, basically.
Yes.
Probably regenerate, actually.
Yes.
Maybe.
That one.
Greater
So, yeah,
restoration
he's
won't actually
gonna sit
regrow a
there.
limb.
Right
It'll
here.
reattach it,
So there are wounded.
Yeah.
There are wounded people on the ship, so you could help them
but we don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point I was gonna make.
if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So I'm going to reinstate this, or not reinstate, re-say this. When someone is trying to do something, do not talk over them, please.
Yep.
That was getting very annoying. Like I just heard everyone talking all at once.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So that's all you wanted to do, Kaylin?
Yep, that was it.
Okay. Shade, you're scared shitless.
All right. Would I be able to kind of? Yeah, I'm
You're-
gonna first
you-
of all, I'm gonna run to the front of the boat, still get farther away from this thing because I'm guessing I can still see it.
You're actually inside the ship right now, so you're
As far as you can be.
yeah, you're as far as you basically can be right now.
Oh,
You
okay.
think
So I
it-
don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, you're
All right. So, yeah. Would I even acknowledge that I'm on this other plane then?
Yeah, you wouldn't even know that you're there. You just
Okay,
know that it
so-
smells like sulfur now.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna. I'm still scared shitless. So I'm just gonna stay down here and do nothing. Cause what else am I really gonna do?
Nala.
All right, so we're on this this
Other plane.
ashen plane. Well, everything I was planning up to this was screwed up by Kaylin banishing it.
Yep, I figured.
So
You banish all our problems away.
I mean, Slim's still here.
cowering below deck, yeah. Not much I really can do, really. I don't
Yeah,
have
you
a
can
means
still
of
punch it.
transporting us across the plains so that we could get a head start on this thing, and
Handle your prisoner.
We return right back to the same spots is the problem.
well, no. The thing is, if I had something that allowed us to go from one plane back to the material plane right now, like a plane shift spell, that's not too high level for any of us. But what it would do is let us exit this banish and be transported
Preemptively.
back to the material plane, which means that when banishment ended, it wouldn't affect us because we're already back on the material plane, like we've already returned.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we
Technically, being that we're
return,
not a part of the worm. Oh, I'll let Miyako go first.
Oh crap! That is a good point.
Sorry, but I was just saying when we return, the worm is going to return awake. So are we not still in the same predicament?
I mean,
Yes and no.
It's not gripping your ship.
it's not
man.
gripping
No,
the
yeah,
ship
no,
anymore. Can we actually see the worm or no?
It's too smoggy.
Um,
It fell.
You can make a perception check.
I will do that. I will fail it, but I will do that. Maybe not.
The smog is thick, but it's not so thick to where it's completely invisible. You do look down from the edge of the ship, and you can see that it is currently falling through an endless cloud of smog. It looks small now at this point.
Oh, it's far away.
Yeah, it's just continuously falling.
Okay.
All right, Dazrio.
That
was
puts
there
my
anything that
mind
you
at
wanted
ease
to-
at least.
It's my turn now. So yeah, I would run to my in command, my Butterino. Essentially relieve him, take the helm of the ship, and we are now free to move. Correct.
Yes, you can start moving.
We
So
can build up speed for when we come back.
I'll ask
Yeah.
Kaylin, since I've never been banished before, why did we go with it? Was this supposed to happen?
Kaylin, you can make a history check to see if you know if this has ever happened before.
Cool. What? Oh wait, no, I have proficiency. 11.
Yeah, no, you have no fucking clue.
But when we-
shrugs her shoulders.
This was totally not supposed to happen.
All right.
She just shrugs her shoulders. This is like
No, that's not what I do. But okay.
Don't force RP on someone else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll be. I'll just let him know that we'll be bamped back wherever we are, so as much speed as we can build.
On it. And I guess we just start chugging.
Yep.
I'll just start powering it up, going in a direction that is.
Yep.
Well, do I see anything actually? Right, I see smoke, but like.
So, the plane of ashenness is weird. You don't really get a sense of any, like,
mass.
entities here. There's no real mass. So you don't know if you're actually moving or not. The only thing that you actually see that is in here is the giant worm that's several hundred feet away at this point. So yeah, it feels weird. You do feel air movement on your face as the ship is moving, but that's the only indicator that you know that the ship is moving.
Does it feel anything similar to like when I went into the ethereal plane?
No, the ethereal plane feels like you are like there is no mass to you. You are made of mass. You can feel yourself. You can feel the ship. You can feel the air moving around. In the ethereal plane, it just feels like nothingness.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll try to make it go as fast as possible without knowing how fast we're going. So.
All right.
Full speed ahead.
Now, question.
Answer, even though it's not your turn.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. You can still ask it.
So we were brought here because we were a part of the worm.
Basically.
Now the question is, if we're
No,
not a part of the
If
worm.
we're not a part of the worm because the worm was a target, are we stuck here?
No, we're still part of the target when we got
Nope.
banned.
Not
Well,
anymore,
wait.
though. We technically weren't the target. The
Hold
worm
on.
was a-
I'm
we were
going.
just with it.
I'm gonna say this: the spell is affecting us, regardless of whether we're a part of the worm right now or not. Right?
It's already been cast on us.
So
we
the
need to
spell
go
is in
back.
effect on us. When the spell ends, we're gonna be transported back because the spell has ended.
Okay.
Okay.
Those words. That's basically the best explanation I can give, even though I wasn't the one giving it.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's basically the same thing that I was gonna say anyways.
Okay.
All right. Miyako, was there anything that you wanted to do?
I mean, is there anything I can do? Is there any way?
That's a great question.
On your wolf.
Is there any way that I can help to speed it up in any way at all?
Can we- The
Do
ballistas.
anything?
No. Do we still have the ballistas? Is the question.
Yeah, you still have pluses.
Can we
Can you
shoot
One
it?
of them is loaded.
We need to load us up. Oh man.
And the battleships prepare for extraction.
So Miyako, what will you do?
I guess no, nothing.
Just prepare for shooting.
Okay.
Just prepared to.
In
Yeah,
that case,
be ready.
Azor, was there anything that you wanted to do?
So I'm gonna go to the back of the ship and start blowing to make the ship go faster.
Awesome.
No, I'm gonna go below deck and pick up some poison. I'm just gonna pick up some poison for
Oh, the
later
weapon
use.
poison, yeah. Ooh, the weapon poison.
And then I'll apply it to my weapon, and then that's about it.
Okay. Yen, was there anything that you wanted to do?
Would I know that whether if getting far away from it actually does anything, or if we would just bring back to the same spot we left?
We're trying to build up speed to
Make an
outrace.
intelligence check.
Okay. Just straight up intelligence.
Straight up intelligence.
That's 8.
So you think that fast-moving things move fast?
Okay.
All right,
That's
Ellie,
funny.
was there anything that you wanted to do?
I already did the nature check, so I would tell everyone that what plane we're on.
I figured that's what you would do.
So since after I tell that to everyone, I think I'm gonna go, reload the ballistas.
Okay. So you help some of the crew members reloading the ballistas.
Yeah. The
Fair enough.
question, yeah, I want to know, can I use Dust Devil to speed up the ship? Like, you just use Dust Devil again to the sails to just make it forward?
Possibly.
Should I just make a check if I could actually do the math to freaking do the spell correctly?
You'd also be doing damage to the sails.
Yeah, it does do
Either way, yeah.
damage.
Probably not a great time to test that.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. I feel like preemptively giving enhanced ability to people.
I mean, you can. You got
Now would be the time.
Okay.
I'm still cowering in fear, so it doesn't really matter for me.
Can I
Oh,
get-
wait a
Can I
minute.
give him bravery?
Wait a minute. I have something I gotta look up for that.
What?
I'll just do what you're gonna do. I just gotta look up something.
I'm going to cast it at 3rd level to let me put it on 2 people.
Okay.
So Who wants what? Because I have Bear's Endurance, which gives you temporary hit points, and advantage on Constitution checks. Bull's Strength, advantage on Strength checks, and carrying capacity. Cat's Graves, which is advantage on Dexterity checks. Eagle's Splendor, target
So,
has.
I am
advantage-
gonna say, before all this happens, I'm gonna say right before you guys actually teleport back, you can make another check, Shade. This is just
Yep.
so you know. Okay.
So go ahead and make my check.
Yeah, just make your check.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, well, you pass, and you are no
I'm-
longer afraid.
All right. So I'm just gonna kind of go upstairs and just kind of look at everybody like, what the hell is going on? What I miss?
Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay. So who wants advantage on Wisdom, Intelligence, Charisma? What do you guys want? Who wants what?
Just saying, temporary hit points never would hurt with me.
Temporary hit points might be nice. But if anyone else needs anything, go for it because I have,
You
hopefully
do
enough.
already have advantage on your checks.
Yeah.
So anyone?
I'm trying to think if there's anything that I would really need enhanced right now.
You have advantage on your checks, so
Excellent.
like your spells and shit like that.
I'm just trying to think of what I have that advantage would actually help with. Because a lot of my spells, advantage wouldn't do shit. It just wouldn't. They're all saving throws or... They're mostly saving throws.
Do you want strength advantage for if you want to strike something?
Yeah, give me strength advantage, and I can maybe hit it better.
Okay, bull strength for Nala.
Strong like the bull.
I'm going to try to keep this cat safe, so I'm gonna give him Bear's Endurance. So I'm gonna roll 2d8s for him.
Okay.
Okay, so which one's d8? There it is.
Mm.
First one is 7.
Oh, jeez, that's so much better than.
And a 6.
So you got 13.
13 extra hit points. Put it in your
Yeah.
temp. This lasts until the spell is ended.
How do I add them? Because it's not letting me.
Okay,
Go
On
to
your
main-
character sheet,
Yeah.
There's
you
a
Or
should
go to
see in the
combat.
main
Oh, I have
section,
another one.
temp.
Well, the
TMP.
combat wasn't
can't edit
working.
there. We
Okay.
can't edit there.
Yeah, no, you
How
can't.
long do the hit points last for?
An hour.
An hour.
Okay.
Or until they get lost.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay, so at this point, it'll be at the end of the minute. So you guys will warp back. However, I'll let Shade come up on deck and see that he is in another plane, and then immediately gets shifted back to another plane.
Like, what the fuck?
So you're very confused as to what the fuck is going on. But also, when that happens, you guys warp. I'm gonna just say warp back to where you were before. The ship is still moving, so immediately the ship starts moving forward again, and you see that the worm did also warp with you guys, but it is now falling towards the ground. It is awake, so you do see the wings spread out and start to flap, but it's still falling pretty fast.
Everyone prepare spells.
I'm going to stay at the stern of the ship, watching out behind us, waiting for the worm.
I'll begin to navigate towards the city we just left.
I'm gonna ask. I would probably ask Nala what the fuck just happened.
Well, we got
That's the person I
banished.
know the-
Apparently, the cleric, Kalen, used some sort of banishing spell on the creature. It took us with it. We were there for a minute. Now we're back. It's waking up. And I'm preparing to hit it in the face.
We were in Plains of Ashes.
So,
and he just comments at the end.
So every round, you guys get about another. I believe the ship moves at 100 feet per second, or not per second, per round. So either 100 and 120.
I thought you gave it 120 movement speed.
Yeah. Maybe it's 120. All right, so you get about 120 feet away every time from your origin spot, and the bird takes about 2 rounds to stop falling.
Did you call it a bird?
I did just call it a bird. I'm an idiot. It's a worm.
That's the
Flying
funniest
bird
looking
mark day.
bird I've ever seen.
No, totally. It has no face. It doesn't have a beak. It has like 9 wings.
No
Doesn't look like a
feathers
worm
at all.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Shut up. All right. So it starts flapping again, and it is pretty far behind now at this point. So you're turning to go back towards.
Well,
the
what would
city.
I see? Like, you would be closest to that town, right?
You wouldn't see it.
No.
You've spent several days traveling. The city is maybe a good 30 or 40 miles away at this point.
Also, do we really want to go
Or
back
no,
to?
actually, it's farther than that.
Do we really want to go back to the
It's
super
about
powerful
80
thing
miles.
that wanted to
It's
kill
about
us?
80 miles at this point.
Probably see that this thing is more of a threat than we are. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a relative question.
The question is, we don't know.
We don't
and-
even know where on the map we are right now.
Yeah.
So I don't have a direction to go now. The only direction I would have is the place.
East. East
Make
is
a
the
ch-
only direction.
Make a choice.
Do I know what direction east is?
You can tell from the sun.
You can tell from the sun.
Yeah, so I would start heading east.
All right, you start heading east.
That's a good question. What time of day is it right now?
I think it was like in.
It's about midday,
Okay.
It was like
2 o'clock.
And is the creature coming back toward, like, chasing us, or is it lost
Yes, it
interest?
is. It is trying to chase you guys.
Okay, so in one of those 2 rounds, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
It's about 600 feet away from you guys at this point, because it was falling and you guys were speeding away. So yeah.
And I will, so Spirit Guardian, you call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around a distance of 15 feet for the duration. When you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see if unaffected by it. I'm gonna designate all of the crew, like all of everybody and the crew except Shade. If Shade comes near me, he'll get affected by this.
What?
He should be staying out of the way and not up on deck, causing trouble. And an affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, 3d8 radiant damage.
Isn't
wanna-
Shade right next to me?
I'd also want to point out that even if I'm below deck, I'm still within the 15-foot radius.
No, you're not.
Are
The
you
ship
sure?
isn't that small.
The ship's actually fairly big.
Hmm.
It is
15
pretty.
That's like
it
3
is
squares.
actually pretty big. It's like a small frigate,
Oh, okay.
brigadier. For protection.
And I'm
Nice.
up near the back, right near Dawes, right?
Yeah, you are.
Right next to you.
Yeah,
Well, if
Shade.
he's right next-
Okay.
If he's, I thought you were on the other side of the ship.
No,
No.
I thought you were on the
Shade
far
came
away
up to
from the
me.
front.
I'm at the back with Dawes as well because I'm watching the
Yeah.
creature.
No, I wanted
Well,
to be
then
as far away
if
as
he was
possible
right
when I
there,
was
then he
cowering.
won't be affected. If he's right there, then he won't be affected. I thought he was on the other side of the ship.
Okay.
But yeah, and then if he's right next to me, I'll yell at him to go back down to the ship.
Who just left and then joined?
Oh, me. I started lagging. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
I am going to get on a ballista.
Okay. So, does anyone else want to join on ballistas?
Yeah, I'll go. Let's do it.
So
How many
they have
ballista are there?
there are
3.
4.
No, 4.
There are 4. They have an effective range of about 1,000 feet. So the thing is technically within range. It's just below and behind the ship, so you don't really have a good angle on it.
I'll wait for it to have. Wait till we get a good angle.
Okay. So basically, just wait until it gets even with the ship behind it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna do basically like a chase thing where I'm gonna be making rolls, and you guys have to be making rolls for attacks and stuff like that. The ship travels about 120 feet around, and the giant worm travels a speed. I'm not gonna tell you what speed it is, but it will slowly gain on you guys over time. And I'll say basically every round, the ship will make 4 attacks, which is the 4 ballistas, and you guys will assist with those. So basically,
Everybody assists with those, even if
no,
you're not on it.
the ones on the ballistas.
Okay.
So whoever is manning a ballista.
Me.
Me.
Okay, so 2 people.
I
All
have
I need you to,
one
all
that
I'm
enough
making,
for-
all I'm making you do is make an attack roll, basically, not one of your own attack rolls. Just make an attack roll. So add your whatever attack you usually make, which is dexterity or strength or whatever, and obviously proficiency.
Hey Joe, I have a question.
Yes.
So I've observed this for about a minute, right?
Yeah.
All right. I would like to know its AC and its health points.
Sure.
HP.
I thought it was in relation if they're better, equal, or less than you. I thought that was all that did.
I don't know
Correct
what
me
you're
if I'm-
The
referencing.
know your enemy thing.
Yeah,
of
I
a
thought
fighter.
that was
Oh.
just if it's better, equal to, or less than you.
Okay, so then so is its AC greater or less than 25?
It is less than.
Okay. And all right, that's it.
That's all you're gonna ask for? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other question you already know the answer to.
Yeah. It's a bajillion more than my HP.
Anyways, so I'm gonna have both Miyako and Ellie make attack rolls for me, please.
Guess that would be my strength. That's
Hey, how far away is this thing?
About 600 to 500 feet.
Can I shoot at it with my bow?
so that'd just be strength check,
What's-
right? To make the attack.
What is your like range with your bow?
600.
Is that effective range or is that like
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter? Okay. Yeah, you can.
I might as well at this point, now that I'm not completely afraid of it and it's far away, I want it dead.
James, stop throwing.
Should I
that
just
thing.
roll my scimitar's aim attack?
Just make an attack roll, and
Okay.
add all the stuff that you would be adding with your attack roll.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's a nat 1, so no.
Oh.
Oh man.
Jeez.
That's
Hold on.
also
So am
a
I
no.
Am I rolling a dex check? Then?
Yeah.
You're rolling, yeah, basically a dex check, but you would be making an advantage, obviously. Okay. You could.
Oh, did I do it at advantage?
Yes, you
You
did.
Well, it's not a dex check. It's it's an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh wait. Yeah, well, I had that one anyway, so nothing I did would count.
Okay, mine doesn't count either because.
So once we're in 150 feet of it, I'll. then I'll start.
Either way, that doesn't hit. I'll do 2. Whoops.
It's over 21, but under 25.
But we don't know that. He
We
knows
don't know that. We only know it's under 25.
It's under 25. No, I know it's over 21 because I rolled a 21 and it didn't hit.
Okay, then
Okay.
yes. There you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
words.
Once it gets within 240 feet, I'll be attacking it.
So you see all the ballista shots that go towards the worm either go too short, or they bounce off, or they just don't make contact. And after another reload, which takes 2 rounds, you guys are able to make another fire.
Can I just fire at each round because I'm using my bow?
Yes, you are making a. Is it 1 or 2 shots? Do you have extra attack?
I have. No, I did not have extra attack yet.
Okay, so just 1.
Yep.
That does hit. So roll
So-
your damage.
Yep.
Yay.
13 damage.
Awesome.
Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Damn. Just bounces right off.
Mayako.
Oh gosh.
Basically, you guys are going to be doing this for
Ever.
about 20 rounds.
Great.
So do this every third round, basically.
What
Okay.
about me though? I get.
You're just
I
doing
get-
it every round.
Okay.
So would
Let
I
me know
be
when
able
rounds-
to
remember-
jump onto a?
You have ammo, so keep an eye on your ammo.
Yep. Let me know when my round comes up.
Would I be able to jump onto a ballista and help?
You can, yes.
Because I have like no range. So I'll go ahead and do that.
gosh. Oh, I didn't roll advantage. That was stupid.
Oh, I will.
Just
I
roll
would
again.
roll advantage
Awesome.
because I have advantage on
got
strength
strength.
checks.
Should I
Yeah,
should I
you
roll
could-
again or no?
Yeah. Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you messed up the thing.
Oh,
You
that'd
have to
be
roll
actually
advantage
that would actually be a 24 because proficiency.
I was about to say, like, you guys keep making checks. It has to be an attack roll because it adds to your proficiency. As well.
Yeah, all my attack
Yeah.
rolls
Oh,
are set up
crap.
with a +3 weapon or a +2 weapon.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
wait, no. Sorry guys, you're kind of losing me here.
You messed up. If you messed up on an advantage roll, just roll again on just normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll an attack.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like
I
just
don't
use
actually...
your like your bow attack, like
Yeah.
like the hitting number, not the attack
Alright,
damage.
hold on. I'm just gonna add in an attack that is.
Anyways, so I'm gonna make the last roll. I'll let you do another one, Shade.
Oh, wouldn't have gotten within 240
nope.
feet by this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would have attacked it.
I think that misses.
That and does in fact miss. Yes.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
So wait, am I re-rolling my ballista shot or no?
No.
Wait, how much of a range do you have on your firebolt?
Because I was. That would have been a 24
Oh, okay.
if you added my proficiency to that,
Okay.
which should have hit. And I don't know what
Where
you're
is
doing
yours?
for damage.
Where's yours?
My strength check.
Just above
Oh,
my-
there it is. I'm done. Yeah, that'll hit. I'm doing damage. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're doing damage. All right.
Yes, I am doing damage.
That should be just 14, not 15, or not 19 damage.
Okay.
I don't know why it's adding +5. You shouldn't add +5.
Okay. Is it getting closer that I can't load up another ballista shot?
It's every 3 rounds, and you have 20 rounds, and you've done it twice now, so
Okay.
that's 6 rounds. You can get it again at 9 rounds. Shade, just make a bunch of attacks at this point, basically.
I'm just navigating. Do I have to make any
I see a
checks? or
nat
can I go
20 in
pee?
there.
I do as well.
All right, so that's 4, 5,
Oh,
6,
then,
7, 8, 9, 10. I saw a natural 1 as well.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna count up each of the hits.
No.
I would, yeah, I'd continue attacking if it was this close.
3, 4. Yeah, at this point, it is within range of ranged attacks, so you
Yep.
guys can start making attacks.
All right, so that's 10. So I don't know how many more you want me to do. That was 10 additional.
Okay, that's fine.
So you said we had 20 rounds. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
So you
I've
have
made-
4 hits.
All right, and one of them's a critical
Yes, one of them is a crit.
in no particular
So-
order. I don't know which one's the first one that would have hit, so I'll let you do that.
The
So-
nat 20 would have been the first one that hits, but
Okay.
Got 3 more shots I could do. So
I don't know which one. Oh, it's not doubling any of them. Okay.
No, it didn't double any of them. That's why I just rolled normal.
that's terrible.
Um,
I hope that's a hit. No, it's not.
You're rolling a scimitar? Oh, no.
He's using his attack for the scimitar.
And
Oh,
God, those were not good with siege weaponry.
how How many times do you want me to roll a hit?
Um,
Because at this point I would have just
He has the same
That's a
thing
great-
at this
that's a-
point going as Shade does because he's launching firebolts.
that's a great question. Do you just want to keep doing them over and over and over?
Yeah, I would have just went at it.
Okay, so
That's a-
make
that's-
make 10 basically.
Okay.
And how many for a longbow? 150 feet range.
Probably like 4, I would say.
4?
Yeah.
8,
No, 5.
9.
I know how to count.
10. Okay.
You have 2
I'm-
nat 1s in there.
I'm going to use my last tidal wave.
Once it gets closer.
One,
Yeah, when it gets closer, since I basically ran out of shots before it got too close.
I think 5 of those hit is what I counted.
1, 2, 3. Yep, 5.
Okay.
Did any of my bolts hit or no?
No, none of the bolts hit.
1, 2, 3.
You guys are dishing out quite a bit of damage before it gets there.
Do I have to make any navigation checks or anything, or I'm good?
What is that?
You're fine for now because you're just flying.
Adding +5.
Do you have any knives you could throw behind you?
Well, I'm assuming I'm out of combat to concentrate properly.
Yeah, I would imagine that as well. Danielle rolled a 25, a 23, a 23, a 12, and a 10.
Awesome.
I'm guessing
So,
first 3 are the
three-
ones that hit.
3 of those hit. 2 of them just barely.
Ooh.
BRB.
Okay.
Would I be able to attack with my bow, or am I strictly on ballista?
You can do either. It's up to you at this point.
I'm
So
not
would I
third
do
on
the
the
same as
spells.
would I do the same as Kellen? Do 5?
A what? Huh?
Would I do
Yes.
the same
Yes,
as
you
Kellen?
would do
Do
5.
5 rolls?
Yes, you would do 5 rolls. You got 2 hits.
Okay. And I keep getting advantage on these.
Oh, did you forget to roll advantage?
Yeah.
That's why.
That's
So,
fine, let's do that.
Yeah, just re-roll because you might get a crit. That's why. You definitely want to
Oh,
re-roll.
okay.
I did 28 damage total.
Okay.
Hold on, why is it not letting me turn the?
And how many
volume
ballista shots will I be getting off?
Just roll 5. Just roll 5 more.
Just roll 5 more. Don't roll
Okay.
with advantage again.
on? Okay.
Ah! There we go.
Well, one of those is already a hit.
The third one's already a hit, but I think the
The-
fourth
yeah,
one
the
is
last
now a
one-
hit
the
as
last
well.
one would be another hit. So make another damage roll.
2 damage roll, I think.
No, just
No.
Just one.
This one.
Watch it be watch it be a 2 again.
It wasn't. There is a 2 in there. 9, 9, 12. Okay. That's 30 damage total. Nice. Okay. So at this point, the worm would have caught up a significant margin.
I now cast Tidal Wave.
Yeah, and you can cast your tidal wave.
It has to roll DC 15, so.
For Dex. It saves.
So it doesn't get knocked back, but it takes half the damage at least.
So how far away is this
So-
thing now?
It's in range to shoot with and throw anything at it.
It's within range to throw anything.
I would like to throw my spear with the poison on it.
Okay. Do that.
All right.
Oh,
Second attack.
Ouch.
Damn it. Alright, action surge.
Oh my god.
Okay,
There we go.
that's a hit.
This is the.
I should have given him strength advantage. Holy crap.
He's using Dex.
Oh, I could give him dex advantage too.
But does that? How does that? I don't understand how that works with attacks.
It's a check, basically. A check of
An
aiming.
attack isn't a check, though.
Lowe's counted them as checks. He counts anything that uses the strength stat as a strength check, unless it's specifically a saving throw.
Yeah.
I mean,
So all skills and
At least you
attacks
got the
that would
one
use
hit.
that stat.
Okay then. Okay then. That was
Please excuse
Oh
my
my God.
dad. That was my dad on the way.
That
can we
was
get
That
him
was
into one of our
perfect.
games?
that was great.
That was pretty amazing.
That was the second attack, or the fourth attack hit.
Yes, it does, just barely.
Alright.
Can we get him into one of our games?
He would not understand
Okay.
anything. He's
He
one of
would-
those. He's one of those old people.
He would
That
be
was
our bard.
Our bard.
Yes. Yes.
He cannot even understand how to aim and shoot at the same time in like any shooter game. He like moves forward and then aims.
Oh, that
Moves,
sounds like
stop,
me.
aims.
I can't even move and like shoot at the same time, so
I'm used to
Oh.
that.
Wait a second.
What?
It's within 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When's my next turn?
I mean, you can make these attacks as much as you want.
Okay, because I want to shoot lightning burst at it.
Go right ahead.
Because paralyzing effect. If I can
Yeah,
hit.
dude. That
So
poison-
that's my fourth attack.
Yep.
I'm going to throw ice knife at it.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm shooting, except mine's not ice.
Can I fire a ballista at
That
it?
doesn't pierce, but it does explode.
You haven't been making those checks, have you?
No, I haven't because I've been.
You should have gotten at least 4.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'll make.
I don't know why.
I will
mine
make
doesn't
4
turn out.
right now. 1,
4.
Hey Joe,
2.
it has to make a DC
Oh, wait,
15
that's
roll
the
to
second one.
avoid the explosion damage.
Okay.
Neither of those hit. Okay.
Yep, my 19
This is the
doesn't
third.
hit.
Because it automatically induces. Ooh, there's a hit.
Well, reduce the damage anyway.
Okay, I think I have 2 hits on
Two
that.
hits.
You have 2 hits. I'll do damage on that.
How many of these can I fire?
What is it again exactly?
It's my my modified ice knife that does
Ah.
paralysis instead
How
of.
many spell slots do you have to fire it
Yeah,
off
well,
with?
I have technically 6.
Miss again.
Because you can
You
use a
would
spell
have- you
slot
would
every
have
round.
You would have 5 rounds because you have 150 range, right?
No, maybe
It's 60.
60.
60. Okay, so that's
2
that's like
rounds. I
2
think.
rounds then.
Okay.
2 rounds.
I
Okay.
missed with
I'll go
both
for the
things,
other
so
one.
or the explosion damage on it.
So close to yet so far.
It passes though.
So it passes on both of my rows.
No, it passes shades. I'm doing
Ah.
yours now.
I don't know why it had the Dex DC 11. It didn't even hit to do the Dex DC. Unless that's a hit or miss one.
It did not pass for yours, Ellie.
Yes.
So it takes
Oh,
So-
hit or
4
miss.
cold
Okay.
damage.
Hit or
Wait.
miss, it explodes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have one more for its check that it needs to do.
So the first one, did it pass the first one or the second one, or did not pass?
So
It passed shades. It did not pass yours, Ellie.
Yeah, I threw 2.
It did
Yeah,
not
I
pass
threw-
either. That's what I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you.
so
Uh,
15,
if-
16, 17, 18.
it did not pass. Did
19.
it pass both of mine?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Where'd you get 19
Done.
from when 10 with 10 plus 4?
What are you talking?
I'm
oh,
looking
whoops,
at your
I
ice
looked- I-
knives. 10
Oh,
plus
whoop,
4. is
I looked at the wrong number.
I was like,
Herp derp.
math.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's 14.
fuck it. If we're just throwing shit at it,
I would like to throw shade.
I would physically like to throw shade, please, into its mouth.
Fucking throw yourself off the ship.
Yeah.
Tried once before.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, you did.
I'll cast fire.
Wait, are we really throwing me?
No.
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 We
We'll
could
appease
do
it,
some
maybe.
throwing shade.
You don't know.
Nigga,
You
you're
see-
weak. You can't throw for shit.
If you can't hold the mace of unwieldy weight, you can't throw shade.
That's not true.
I think
Well, he
I think only 2 people here can actually hold that.
Yeah, it failed its
Who has a strength
Okay.
above 16?
I think Azor as well. 35.
Nice.
No. Azel is all dex.
Yeah, I'm Dex.
That's a lot of
Dex and
damage, yo.
charisma.
You guys have done a lot of damage to him.
Is
He's
it,
not
Gonna
alive,
beat
isn't
up
he?
now.
is
Alright.
it going to fuck off now?
Does it get within
No.
melee?
No, not this.
Okay.
So it
It's
does not
time
fuck
to
off,
beat up.
but it does start to actually go up into the air. When it gets within about 40 or 30 feet or so of the ship, it starts to beat its wings much harder, and you see it start to tilt up towards into the air. It does start to drag behind a little bit.
It's going to try to body slam us. Fuck.
But
Yeah, it's trying to come down on us.
you also notice that it is going even faster now.
Would the wind from its wings, like beating sort of towards us, give us any?
It will
speed
blow
boost?
us downward, not
It would
forward.
blow
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, the wind is buffering into the deck, not into the sails.
Dawes, turn the ship.
Yes, point us at the ground. That sounds like a great idea.
Turn, not aim
Turn, you
Get us
idiot.
out of the wind.
Yaw,
down.
not pitch.
Yeah. Like, when you hear turn, what do you mean? Like, I didn't
Well-
say nose dive into the fucking ground.
I mean, if we're
X-axis,
if
not Y-axis.
yeah, are we trying to pick up the wind or are we trying not to?
No, we're trying to turn away from its fall, so
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't. So it has a hard. It misses.
Okay, never
It's
mind
going
then.
forward
I
dive.
thought we were trying to get speed. Out of
Oh
it.
no, we're not gonna outrace this. We need to turn to make sure it fucking misses.
Yeah, make sure it doesn't hit the ship.
Dawes, Angel.
It's not my turn.
Okay.
I mean, it can be.
Like, so what are we doing?
Remember, this is all just a chase scene. So you just tell me what you're trying to do.
Right. So would I notice it trying to body slam my ship?
I called out for. We need to turn the ship.
Then I would like to turn the ship. Like,
Okay. Then at this point, you'd be making your navigating check to see
very-
if you can get out of the way.
Oh god, please be good.
That's pretty good.
No.
Pretty good.
That was excellent.
I'll let you know how well it does. I'd like it to be known that I did use the dice tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys can't see my roll, but it is a natural 20.
Fuck.
So
Sure.
yeah, you do your best. You spin the wheel as fast as you can. It goes. Which way are you trying to turn, by the way? Just so I know.
So if we're going east, I would
Yes.
turn left.
So going
To the
north.
port.
Right.
So you spin hard, it tilts to the left, and you basically do like a nice sweet drift in midair. And as you're turning, you see the shadow of the actual worm cast over the ship slightly. And you all start to look up and see that it's much smaller now up in the air. You don't know how high up it is, but it is now starting to go straight down towards the ship. So I am going to make you make another navigating check, just because
Abandoned
it's, there is enough time between it impacting and you maneuvering and all that shit.
Could I help with the navigation?
No, you can't.
No, you can't. It is specifically a captain duty. Slash crew, but yeah. Okay, that's a better roll. All right. So, what happens is you're flying the ship as best as you can. You're giving orders to all of your crew. Your second in command is with one arm waving his hand around, trying to get everyone to do their jobs correctly. The shadow is starting to move from right to left across the board of the ship, or deck of the ship, and you start steering in different directions, like a serpentine direction, so it's having a hard time narrowing in on the ship. And as it gets within about maybe 50 feet of the ship, you turn hard left, and it just barely scrapes on the back of the ship. And it is a solid impact, but it does not destroy the ship, so there's that. But the back end of your ship is torn clean off. So the backing of the ship is now off.
Anybody
and-
have mending?
I don't think that helps.
No.
I don't know if
can't
that's
mend
gonna
that
help
much.
this.
So as you turn, you get hit, and it pulls the back end of the ship down. So you are now pointing up into the air, and several of your crew from the impact have to make like steadying to see if they can stay on the ship, because it's like basically being catapulted off the ship. I want who is on the front part of the ship, not the back end, the front end of the ship.
I was on the
Where the
ballista.
ballista-
I
I
was
would've
on
been
the
at the
ballistics.
back.
Where would I be?
If you're on a ballista, that means that you're on the front end of the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Ballistas are.
That's
But
me.
Okay.
you will have an advantage to this check because you're within gripping distance of something.
Not to mention, you kind of see it coming.
I would be near like
Yeah.
Kayla.
Not to mention, you can see it coming, so you have time to brace.
What is the
Okay.
thing we're making?
You are
Yeah, what's the check?
making a Constitution check.
Check.
Constitution check or save.
Save.
Yeah, there we
Oh
go.
no, this is
Meant to
gonna
say
be
save,
terrible.
came out as check.
So put it
Yes!
at advantage.
That's a nat 20, so you're fine.
Are we all making
Oh
this?
my god.
No,
Not
only
even
the
Oh
advantage.
Jesus!
You hit the
I'm-
advantage.
At least it's not the nat one.
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Ah.
I think maybe I'm just gonna be falling on the worm now.
Are we all rolling this check?
Only those
No,
that were at the
those
front of the
Only
ship.
those who are at the front of the ship.
I would have been at the back.
Wait,
so...
Steve, you fly. Nala, you fly.
I fly, but let me point this out. Flying does not stop you from getting catapulted.
Yeah, they still have momentum, so they should still have to slow down. But either way.
So mine failed.
So,
Steve, you could have just bailed and flew out.
2 people from the crew are actually flung along with you two. They get flung from the very edge. They go flying off in either direction of the ship. While you and Miyako and Ellie are both flung from their catapults, they do not get enough time to grip onto their their ballistas,
Or
and
have
they
a
are
good
flung
enough grip.
or have a good enough grip. They are flung from the edge of the ship, and they start free falling off the ship, basically.
I'm gonna grab Ellie and fly. No, I'm joking.
You guys were on opposite sides of the ship, so you're about 30 feet apart as you're falling.
How high are we?
You're about 600 feet in the air, and you're falling about maybe 60 feet every round.
Shit, and 10 is
Shit.
damage.
Oh, wait. Did I picked up a
I'm
Yen,
gonna cast fly on myself and run towards fly towards Miyako.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off and fly down towards Ellie.
Okay.
Okay, what do we roll for safety?
I want you to roll dexterity checks. I want all of you to roll dexterity checks.
Including me?
Dexterity checks
no.
or saves?
Saves. Thank you. I keep saying checks.
No
it's just the people who are
advantages,
trying to
just straight.
save or be saved.
No advantage though.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Well, hopefully our powers combined.
So, here's the thing.
Oh.
Miyako's dead.
Wow.
No, it's okay.
Ellie gets a good enough grip on Nala to be able to be saved. Miyako, you reach out and try and grip onto Yen, who is not used to picking people up. And you grab onto his
Rope.
his robe, and it tears the lining. And yeah.
All right, I'm going to dash towards her, and because I can use my action dash, right? And I'm just gonna.
So here's the thing: you have
Okay.
one last chance to save her from falling. You are making the check at disadvantage.
All right.
Because at this point, you're trying to keep up with her because she's
How
gaining
far-
momentum
how-
and she's falling.
How far? Okay.
Is there any
Hey Joe, I'm
Is
gonna.
there no way 120 per round I can make it to her?
I'm going
touch
to
her?
no.
I got.
I'm going to recast. No, wait, that doesn't help saving throws. Never mind. Forget that.
So
I
there's,
can I. Go.
so there's no way I can get to her and touch her.
You can. You can keep up with her speed-wise.
Okay, so then
So you are making the check or the save at disadvantage.
I'm going
So he
to
wants
have to
cast
pull
his-
with
hold
all
on.
your
I'm
might.
going to grab onto her arm, drop the fly spell that I have,
Okay.
waste 6 sorcerer points to get a 4th level spell slot, and cast fly at 4th level so that she can fly as well.
All right then. That will
Yeah.
work.
I had a feeling that's what he was doing.
Jesus.
So
That's
you
why I was
don't
like,
have to
stop
make a
trying to
check
make him make a check.
I was like, if I make another check, I only have a +1
or save.
or save.
But, yeah. That'll work just fine.
Yeah, so I will do that.
Wait, you're dropping the fly spell. Doesn't it mean now you're falling?
No. He
Yeah,
dropped
no,
the
no.
fly
Or-
spell,
okay,
but he
drop the spell.
recast it at a
Right.
higher level so that they both so he could target an additional
Oh,
person.
Okay, so they can both go.
They
okay.
can both fly now, basically,
Exactly.
Okay.
because Yen is not good at dexterity or strength things to save people.
I just don't know.
Thank
Never
you
But you did.
very much.
But you did save her. So there's that. Here's the thing: as you guys were falling, it's about a 600-foot drop. She fell for about 120 feet before you caught up to her. Then you failed, and then she dropped another 120 feet. So she fell about almost 300 feet before you saved her.
That is terrifying.
Just so you know, another round you wouldn't have been able to catch up to her.
Honey balls, thank you so much, Yana.
So GG.
For a moment, I was like, who do I save?
Oh my god.
Because I can only save one person.
I'm gonna give you something shiny soon, okay?
Oh man.
All right. So that happens. However, aftermath of getting hit, the worm slams into the sand below, and you just see it start digging into the sand. You also see part of its body is literally gashed open. There's multiple wounds that are just pouring out blood. You guys fucked this thing up. So this was more of like a
Desperate
last-ditch
lesson.
effort, and it is now digging its way into the sands.
Guys, should we chase it?
You can take it.
However, the ship is now careening out of control towards the ground. Not a straight line, but it is basically going in a collision course to the ground.
So is it sort of falling sort of diagonally forwards?
Yeah, diagonally forwards.
Okay.
Well, originally I wanted to get back to the ship, but that seems fucked at the moment.
Is there any way? I know it sounds really out there, but is there any way we can like let the sails go? You know what I mean? Slow the
well-
ball.
Here's the thing. In the case of this ship, the sails are usually just for forward momentum. They're not there to help lift the ship. That's the job of the crystals or magical entities on the bottom of the ship, which one was heavily damaged by the worm when it hit the back of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Nala, get me there.
I'm flying towards it, but I don't know if it's
So
significantly faster
what
than
is
me.
what is your fly speed?
30 feet. I can dash
There-
to make that 60.
There is no way you can keep up.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way in hell I'm catching up to that. I would need to be like hasted 3 times over.
Okay, so there's a way we can all live, maybe, hopefully.
Maybe.
Well, 4 of us are guaranteed to live.
Yes.
I have my
I was
own
gonna say-
plan to get myself out of this.
Can Jaws pilot turn the ship at all? Can he
Okay,
turn
so
it towards us?
Dawes, what I want you to do, you are going to make a navigation check at disadvantage to lessen the impact of the ship.
Add 1d4 to it, because Kaylin's gonna cast guidance. She's right there.
Awesome. That'll help.
So at this point, I guess I'm just gliding back down to keep in line with where the ship is going.
I assume so.
I mean, I can just throw a spear at you and you can just hold on for dear life.
Oh yeah, that's a smart idea.
Oh,
I don't think that's a great idea. Also, wow.
Add 4. Ugh.
okay.
16.
So with the blessing of your dear cleric friend there, you have a clarity of mind for a moment, and you just cast out all the chaos around you, and you just start steering the ship as much as you can. It's very hard to turn the wheel, but with the last bit of energy that you have in your body, you turn it so it's facing slightly up, so it'll skip along the ground before it comes to rest.
And since we're on sand, that will also help.
So after another 30 seconds of falling or so, it finally does make impact. I want all of you guys to make strength saving throws to see if you remain.
Except
on
the
ship.
4 of us that are in the air.
Four of us
Yes,
are flying.
obviously. The rest
Well,
of you
I
who
would-
are flying do not make saves.
So I hold on. I actually had my own kind of plan if it would work. I'm gonna run it
Okay.
by you.
Go ahead.
I have a 10 feet of flying if I cast a spell. Would that be enough to just get me off the deck of the boat so I don't fall to kind of bounce? Because that's kind of what I was thinking. Because then all I gotta do is cast a spell.
He wants to cancel the momentum as he's about to hit
Basically, yes.
Kenny's got a 14 strength save.
I'm gonna say you can attempt it,
Okay.
but it might still hurt.
That's what the temp health was for.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna attempt it anyway. Because all I gotta do is cast a spell, and I have a flying speed of 10 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast
Okay.
magic missile, I guess. Oh, wrong roll. Or that's lightning. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's a first level spell. That's all I need.
Okay.
So that's how I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So who are you hitting with your magic missile?
I'm not. I'm just fire. I meant to cast Well, no. I guess it. Yeah, that's true. I have to hit somebody with magic missile, don't I?
Magic missile automatically hits him. And there's
Yeah.
there's 3 bolts. Who
Yeah.
are you hitting?
He
guess
could
I'll
aim
hit,
it at the sand.
I could just aim it at the sand, couldn't I?
Oh.
Or no?
Yes, you can.
See, but that's
So
like
then I'll
less,
just aim it at the
less
sand.
fun.
Okay, aim it
I'm
at
not
Yen.
gonna shoot-
I think we have a volunteer.
Who's nowhere near you?
You have-
I am not
volunteer.
gonna shoot anybody because I just want to stay alive.
All right.
That would be the
I mean,
opposite.
magic missile has 120-foot range.
Can I hit the? Actually, that's a good point. Can I hit the creature?
No,
No.
No, that's fine.
It's way
I
behind.
had to ask.
It's gone. It's
It's
underground,
gone.
too.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just casting it at the dirt or the sand.
I was gonna say the dirt.
What dirt?
That's a lot less spongy than sand. All right.
Well, absorbent.
Yeah, absorbent or whatever. So strength saves.
Kalen has 14.
Yeah, I saw that one.
14, 11, 21.
We're
Yep.
missing a Miyako. Oh,
No,
Missing
yeah.
Miako's flying.
never mind.
Miyaka's flying, Nala's flying, Yen's flying, Ellie's flying.
Steve
Yeah.
and Steve is flying 10 feet off the boat.
So that's everyone then. All right. So that's a fail. Azor, you fail. Dosriel saves. Okay then. And Kalen fails. All right. So 2 people who fail, you are taking full damage from this. Dosriel, you're taking half. And Steve,
Can I use evasion? Or what is it?
it's
I'm
literally
hitting,
getting, you're literally hitting the ground. You do not evade hitting the ground.
You will hit.
I don't think you can
Well,
evade or
that's the thing.
uncanny
That's
dodge this.
I never know.
Yeah.
That's why you ask. The
Unfortunately.
DM.
All right.
Uncanny
So-
as your dodging ability is.
Uncannily dodging the floor. You
So
got
what
it.
is-
You cannot unkindly
So
dodge.
what is Shade doing for this?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, what's my result?
So I will tell you in a second. So take half of that if you're on the ship. And
If we're
if
thinking
you
about physics, right? So if the ship is
Yes.
falling at 100 and something feet, and you have a movement speed and or fly speed of another amount of speed. That's the subtraction?
It basically subtracts from it every.
I hope you like the dirt.
How many seconds did it take to hit the ground is the question.
From 600 feet to the ground, it took about 30 seconds.
So that's 6.
So Shade could throw 3 spells and get minus 30
Yeah, that's kind of the idea.
to
I have-
the actual physics of that.
So 120 minus 30 would be
90.
So that would be 3/4 of what that is.
So how much damage is Kaylin taking?
22.
22 damage.
But doesn't that not even break through your temp HP?
Nope.
Nope.
It just cuts it in
Wait,
half.
so what's 3/4 of 22? That's what I'd take. Good at math.
11 plus
Wouldn't it
what's
be like 16, 17?
Yeah, it'd be 6. We'll just say 16.
16, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just barely break through the.
Temp.
Yep.
Thank God we're not temp HP.
Yep.
You would
Yeah,
get
no,
a good-
get
You would be at half health.
just about.
You just got lightly scraped in the arm.
So as you guys impact the sand, it's hitting like a sand dune. I forgot what the movie is actually called. Indiana Jones.
Dude.
That one. So basically what happens with that is like it goes through a sand dune and it's not fun. It bounces off a couple times and several of the crew are flung from the ship. Your second in command actually does get flown off as well. Dosriel, you're able to grip onto the wheel itself, so you have something to steady yourself on. But it finally does hit and finally slide to a halt, and it flips over onto its side.
Do I take half damage, or what do I take?
You
Yeah.
take half damage. Yeah, you take half.
Do we see Azor and like Kaylin just?
I wasn't done yet.
Okay.
Azor and Kaylin both get flung from the actual stopping of the ship. So they're in the sand and they roll a couple feet. And as the masts hit the sand, they crack in half.
Crap.
Cool.
Oh, sweet. Desert.
I'm gonna fly down towards Kaylin and make sure she's a-okay.
So did I stay on the boat or did I kind of land on the ground instead?
So you hit the ground because you were off the ship.
Yeah.
And you basically make like a little crater and a poof of sand dust. In
Yes.
There. But you're basically embedded in the sand. It hurt.
A little bit. You felt something protecting you.
It hurt, but it didn't hurt as much as, being flung off the
Are
boat.
are we close enough to get to them quickly?
We're gliding. I mean, Ellie and I are gliding down.
They have 30 feet. We have 60 feet, so we can get there. We get there.
Yeah, you guys will get there faster.
Oh, okay.
This is what they
Awesome.
should carry my ass.
I'll just start running.
You are not heavy enough to weigh
Oh,
me
wait,
down.
I'm stuck in the ground. Never mind. I'm stuck in the ground. I can't do anything.
Oh, you're able to
Okay.
dig yourself out pretty easily. It's not that.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
sand. It's
Is there
not.
any crew around us?
There's what? Huh?
Azor. Is there any of the crew around Azor and I? Can we see anybody?
You see one of the crew slightly banged up, but he's fine mostly. Your second in command, however, is not seen in the debris. You don't see him.
Oh, crap.
I'll help look for him.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, my
Can
maximum.
Wait. Can me and Nala just perception to see where he landed? Since we were watching the ship.
That is true.
Sure.
We were
Make a
watching. it.
perception check.
Okay, skill, perception. Where is it?
I don't see it.
So
Who are we
Nala,
looking-
Nala was too busy sweating.
Fucking
bullets.
hawk-eyed Ellie.
All right. Well, Azor, you watch as much as you can. You just see him go over the edge as the ship is hitting the ground. You don't see anything else after that. But Ellie, from the sky, what you see is the second in command does go over, and he gets dragged by the ship, and as it comes to a halt, he gets under the ship and is crushed by the ship.
Ooh.
He's dead.
Gone.
Freaking, the look on Ellie's face is like just slightly mortified by just seeing that.
The medic doesn't have advice for this.
Yeah.
There's no advice to give for this.
He's probably a blood smear.
The
Can I
biologist
know
can
what
tell
everyone
you
else knows?
there's nothing to be done with that.
So was that road? Can I tell where everyone else landed and like try to
Yeah,
gather?
I'll give you that. There's a few other crew that fell before the ship actually hit the ground fully.
And then there's me in a crater.
There's Shade in the crater over there. Azor and Caitlin seem to be mostly fine. They rolled slightly.
Let's go.
But-
Let's dig the kitty
But
out.
seeing most of the crew, they are mostly shaken up. They're not dead, thankfully.
I'm gonna tell
We're
Don.
probably gathering as many people as we can and trying to get everybody together
Yeah.
and make our way towards the ship.
Just so you know, Dazriel, that was clutch.
I did a wisdom saving throw to see if I would like be essentially paralyzed at the fact that my ship is now
In the ground.
in the
Grounded.
ground and basically in ruins.
Let's buy a new one.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking shaken up. You've basically lived your life on this ship.
Yep. I kind of
Dad's not gonna be happy.
yeah.
You wrecked the Porsche.
Yeah.
Just get married to get you a new
I'm
one.
not gonna help at all since I'm gonna tell him that his first mate is dead.
Oh. Yeah.
Fuck. That I literally saw him get crushed under the ship.
He's pretty resilient. Surprisingly.
Damn.
So getting the news that your first mate died, that was also someone else that you grew up with. He wasn't. So there's a certain hierarchy on ships. He was basically the second in command. He was your underling, and he's always been your underling at this point. So hearing that he lost an arm and then died, hits you harder than you expect, or not harder than you expected, but as hard as you would have believed. But you just don't feel emotion.
You're just shell shocked.
You're just shell shocked at this point.
Look on the
And it's
bright.
definitely been more
Look
than
on the
a minute
bright
before
side.
we
At least he doesn't have to go through life with only one arm.
Ellie just looks at Nala.
I think at this point, Mia's probably gonna shove Nala. Just you're not helping.
Yeah.
Gather the wounded. Is it retreating? What?
It left.
The worm's gone. Like, it burrowed under the ground and fucked off.
Are you
That's
sure it's not going to
hilarious.
come for us now that we're on the
That's,
ground?
yeah, that's what
And
worries me.
suddenly
We're
the
now
earth
on the
cracks
ground.
open, you all die. Oh no.
What earth? Then.
Well, I said the earth, as in like the entire planet.
Just cracks in half.
Yep.
Something just hatched out of it.
The ship
An
just
even
broke out.
bigger
Yeah,
sandworm
it was the even bigger sandworm.
in space now, where there is no sand.
No, the astral
Space worm.
the void worm.
Yep.
Anyway,
No, it's a sandworm in space.
All right. Anyways, so the ship is in ruins. It's pretty fucked up. The crystals, or I say crystals, but they're mostly like runes on the bottom of the ship that hold magical energies. One of them is completely destroyed. Another one is heavily damaged. It took a very long time to get these ships to be able to fly. And considering most of you aren't enchanters or whatever, you have no idea how to repair this.
shit,
So,
mending does not repair magic.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
You'd be able to repair maybe one of the sails and masts, maybe with mending. Not an entire ship.
I'm gonna say this. Mending has the stipulation that it is 1 inch squared
No,
of
it's
material.
1 foot.
I could have
1 foot.
sworn it said 1 inch.
No, I'm
Even
looking at it
still,
right
1
now.
foot isn't there. Isn't.
I mean,
gonna
1
fix
foot is not that great either.
And not a cube, it's any dimension.
1 foot in any dimension. All right. Well,
but it's an entire ship, and even if I worked section by section, those things I can't repair magic. I could.
You can
fix
repair
your-
the whole boat, but it's still not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, as long as the enchantment was there. If the enchantment was still there, I could have probably repaired it, but it's gone. We're fucked.
Can I make like a check to see how like where we are, or
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
I think I'll do that as well, because that.
I'm going to
makes
make sure the
sense.
crew, like, we heal up the crew.
Yeah. Gather the wounded. I'm gonna help
Yep,
mend.
that could well.
People.
Can I do a check?
we're still in the desert, right?
Yes, you can
Yeah.
do a check.
Oh well, I know fuck all.
Nobody knows anything except maybe Dazra.
You're all kind of shaken after that, I would say. I'm going to go up after checking on the people and check for around. Let me see, where's perception? Damn, not as.
Nobody but Dazrael
So,
knows anything.
I
It
just
does-
want to real quick ask you guys something. Where do you keep most of your money?
In my bag of
Bag of
holding.
holdings.
Okay, awesome. So you have-
Also, the other
Yeah,
party fund is in a bag of coinage that is in the bag of holding.
I like that.
So the party fund of like 7 billion gold or whatever it was,
is still with you.
still with me. Like
It's not 7 billion, it's 7 million, but yeah.
okay, exaggerations aside,
Hmm.
A platinum.
the 713,400 platinum coins in a bag of holding one item, a bag of carrying, I believe is what it's called,
Yeah.
is inside my bag of holding. Well, I keep all my other stuff.
Yeah.
So our money's okay.
Oh yeah, totally. By the way, your forge is destroyed.
I know my fortress is destroyed. As soon as the worm hit the ship, I knew my forge was dead.
So perception. Y'all are fucking blind.
Well, we just survived the fucking crash.
Yep, you're a little bit too shaken to see
Make that be
where.
Oh,
Where you
we're
are.
making
No, I
perception checks?
just witnessed someone literally being dragged under a ship and being turned.
Fuck you
into-
guys, not to tell me.
Yay!
Hey,
Alright.
somebody knows where we are.
Yeah,
So-
doesn't give a shit.
And I also just rolled a 26 perception check. I forgot to roll one earlier.
So
Oh, Steve.
Yen, I'm gonna real quick bring you into whispers because I feel like
Hey.
this is whispers worthy.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom. in the
Doesn't
meantime.
Kaylin know though as well? Oh, they left.
Who's going to the bathroom?
I think
Crap, the one I wanted to actually make a point to have my conversation is the one that got pulled into whispers.
But Kaylin got the perception check too. Shouldn't she be in whispers as well?
What did she
I
roll?
don't know.
What
He
was
got a natural
Kaylin's?
20 though. That's the thing.
You said 27, 26?
I don't know.
26.
Did you get a natural 20 though?
Me? I didn't get a nat 20.
That's why though, because
18 plus 8.
Yen got the natural 20, so he's probably gonna get the most info anyway.
But I mean, if my perception is higher, then that's what matters,
I'm
not
back.
the nat 20.
Well, keep in mind that Joe allows for criticals on skill checks. So
Yeah.
nat 20 does matter a lot.
It does. At least probably just cursing in Inferno about all of this.
That's what I'm doing. I'm cursing in Draconic.
That's what I did. I kind of did, yeah. Oh, I love this dwarvish. Oh, it's great.
I don't speak Dwarvish.
I know. Me, Azor, and Miyako are all just kind of enjoying this conversation right now.
Did Miyako just put in an emoji in Dwarvish?
I think she
I
did.
10 points if you guess which one it was.
Is it the tongue out
No.
ridiculous thing?
No.
No,
Damn
that's
it.
not it. That's okay. I still have.
Is it
highlighted
Zoe?
those
Wait, is it the Zoe one?
No.
It's a wink.
Miyako totally did an emoji. I love it. I'm gonna drink and play with my bow.
All you hear is this from Ellie.
Okay, Elliot, calm down. I don't know what that means.
I can't read that. I'm upset.
I'm sad.
We are back.
Hi.
Hold on, let me switch to the same language.
You all having fun posting different scripts?
Yes, we are.
We're all cursing in different languages.
We're all cursing. Actually, that's not true. Some of us were not cursing.
I was cursing.
Some of us was emojing apparently.
I feel like I get points just recognizing the emoji in a script I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta agree. That is kind of awesome.
It was hilarious. Oh man.
Okay, so, the ship is wrecked, for the most part. Your crew is pretty beat up. There's only about half of what you guys had before left. Several of them were lost in the fight with the worm. A couple of them fell off the ship as well. As for the caravan guards, they're nowhere to be seen. You have no idea where they went. You assume they're probably somewhere out in the sands, lost forever.
They were directly
But,
underneath the worm when it burrowed in.
Oh yeah, totally. He wasn't aiming for the ship. He was aiming for the caravan guards.
Exactly. We're just caught in the crossfire.
Yep.
There's some fast freaking guy.
Anyways, so shit hit the fan. I don't know if you guys
Pretty
want to take
hard.
a break or end there, but I kind of am hungry. I would like food.
Mm.
I
Let's
mean,
take a break and get some snacks, everybody.
Yeah, I'll probably go grab a snack or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have chips prepared right here.
I'm
we're
gonna
not
go.
continuing though,
I
yes?
agree. I will go ahead and make a snack. So, what? Come back in what? 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15, 20
10,
minutes.
15. All right.
Okay, ping
Cool.
us because I'm gonna disconnect from this then if we're.
Yeah,
Taking a
take
break.
a break.
Yeah.
I'll come back on
Yeah,
in a little
same.
bit. I'm disconnecting for the time being, and I'll be back on in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll just be muted. I'll still be able to hear you guys.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna disconnect.
I'm
I'll be
gonna
back.
do it, and I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Hmm. Well, at least we have parts with the ship that we could just turn into sleds to help carry people and injured across the sands. Also, we have no camo. We have no animals other than me and the wolf. That's probably hopefully safe. Oh man.
Wow, not a lot of people actually stuck around.
Chips are loud.
Yeah, I know.
You're always showing me new perspectives on things.
Oh, just do it already! Ask him to see his grinder profile. Find out what his favorite kind of foreskin is. Find out if he's still broken up about B. Arthur dying. Say, hey, what smells like poppers? See how hard he's cumming himself over the Will and Grace reunion. See what prostate tastes like. Just do it. Get in his face. Do it. Do it.
I just realized I have a meeting to go to.
Grant. Thank you. You get it.
Right?
I was like, I'm feeding you these lions. Come on, give me something.
You'll get there. It's fine. You'll get there.
All right, thanks, man.
Hey, you're welcome. Sorry.
Whoa, you were right. I guess you're smarter than I thought you were, you jizz enthusiast.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
I am so sorry.
Hey, it's Grant from College Humor. Click here to...
This looks like a fantastic meal.
Sup, fuckers? You know what that air horn means? It's trivia night!
Fuck, these guys are always so aggressive.
I really don't want to play.
I hate trivia night.
Hey man, we're just gonna eat, I think.
Yeah, we don't really want to play.
Sorry, fuckers. Everyone's playing. It's trivia night! Besides, winner gets a free drink, and I know we're all looking to get fucked up! Let's get it started in here! Alright, what animal has the longest gestation period? Come on, you fuckers, this one's easy!
Could you stop calling us fuckers, please?
And there's already a table playing. Why do we have to play?
Because if you don't play, then they can't beat anyone. Time's up! Ding, 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 ding! The answer is elephants! Whatever. I know I'm fucking funny. Okay, quick score check-in. In last place is Team... and in first place, the Cock Squad!
Oh yeah, Cock Squad! Beat the shit out of you.
You're an adult.
We don't want to play.
Everyone plays. If you don't want to play, then get out of here.
We're like halfway through this meal.
I hate this. That's my move.
Question 2! What is the chemical symbol for helium? Helium makes your glitter!
It's H-E.
And time! Circle gets the square. Looks like everyone in the bar got this one right. Looks like you fucks aren't as dumb as you look. That's enough. Hey, whoa, man. It's part of my job to bring some personality, okay? Sorry if you can't handle that.
No, you're right. I guess I can understand that.
Okay, cool, thanks. Hey, by the way, that free beer, I'll give you one if you come to my stand-up show tomorrow. It's at Giggle Sharks, and it's a 2-drink minimum. So I was joking. I can't get you that free beer. Fuck you! You don't get comedy! You don't get to live! Oh! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Oh my god, I'm so sorry!
Too much?
Hi, it's Zach from College Humor. Thanks for watching. You can click here to subscribe, or you can click over here for something else fun. You can also click here if you want to feed me clicks. I like them.
Hey y'all. You see anything?
Nothing yet. Just keep your voice down.
We've been out here every night for days and I ain't seen shit.
Me neither. I thought you said this beast was the real deal.
God damn it, he is real. And we're gonna bag and tag old Bigfoot as soon as he shows his ugly head.
But my ass is sore from sitting in this damn tree all night for some imaginary beast.
I'm telling y'all, he's not imaginary. He's... Y'all hear that?
Hear what?
Oh, there he is! Oh, you! Oh, God!
Can I get a ride home, please?
Jello Camp? Oh man, time to bust up on some nerds.
I'm afraid you won't find any nerds here, my good man.
Ugh, that's what a nerd. Oh man. Time to bust up on some nerds.
I'm afraid you won't find any nerds here, my good man.
Ugh, that's what a nerd would say. Nerd.
Oh, yeah? Well, could a nerd do this?
All right, round two.
What seems to be your trajectory, sir?
You better watch it, nerd. Last week I stuffed the kid in his own cello.
I find that dubious. The volumetric differences between a person and a cello would make that quite improbable.
The Cyanide and Happiness Show has a new home on Verve. Watch Season 1 free. Watch Season 2 free. Watch Season 3 with your 30-day free trial.
What's a Verve?
Verve is a new streaming service from the Crunchyroll team. It has 8 channels including Rooster Teeth, Crunchyroll, and Funimation.
Oh.
And did somebody say anime?
No.
And that's why scientists have calculated that our solar system formed nearly 5 billion years ago.
Nuh-uh! Didn't happen! It was 6,000 years ago!
What? That's ridiculous! The Earth alone is over 4.5 billion years old.
Nope! Don't think so!
But science proves it! The data shows that... No, using carbon dating and sediment layers, we know that...
I did it 6,000 years ago! It was
back.
Welcome back.
Look, billions of years after the sun formed, the leftover gas is condensed and...
Here's a condensed gas for you,
Did somebody else just come back? Yep, kind of. No voice. Hi, Lily.
Lily the ever mute.
I think that's mostly the tiny child, though.
Probably.
The main reason. You know, the more I think about it, though, the more that I think that the low health actually makes sense for my character as someone that would generally avoid a combat situation.
Yeah, it definitely makes more sense than what, 97?
Still, even still, like, that's still ridiculously low.
Yeah, you rolled absolute garbage.
Because that is something I could have with just the Ranger.
When I saw that, I actually went.
What'd she say?
What? I just got back.
I said when I saw that, the 97 health, I kind of wanted to punch you.
Well, I looked at it right away, and I'm like, once I started thinking about it a second, I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Indeed.
By the way, I know why that happened.
What happened?
It doubled it and then added your or not doubled, but like whatever your health was before.
Yeah.
It must have added your Constitution twice.
Oh,
Because your
so,
yeah.
so wait, what would it have been then?
It would have been or not twice. Maybe it was 3 times? Yeah, 3 times. So it would have been 24 points lower than that. It would have been 73.
That seems reasonable. That sounds like about what I rolled. Because I know I forgot to add my original,
Yeah, because I remember you telling me that you rolled like 2 natural 10, or not natural 10s, but like full 10s and then 2 full 6s.
Yeah. So I rolled really good.
You rolled really, really well.
Yeah. So what'd you say it was supposed to be then?
Like 73.
Go with 70. If that's okay.
Okay.
Cool. 'Cause that sounds a little bit more, like, I know I was in the 60s originally, I just couldn't remember the exact number. And then I leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
So. But I couldn't remember the exact number.
It can happen sometimes. It's because you're multi-classed.
Yeah. That's kind of, yeah.
So adding levels will fuck with your health value sometimes.
Yeah, that makes sense though. I'm okay with this. 70 is
Why?
better, but still not terrible. Because I definitely did roll really well. I do remember that.
I wish we could keep God out of our schools.
The reason why the Winks in Dwarvish was because the conversation we had, the emoji she used was the winking in Dwarvish, by the way.
The Cyanide and Happiness Show has a new home on Verve.
Ow.
Watch season
Wish you
1
could.
free. Watch season 2 free. Watch
I
season
love
3 with
that I
your
have my
30-day
own
free
language
trial.
that nobody else here knows, so I could just swear at everybody and nobody would know it. I mean, other than the fact that I would speak it.
Meanwhile, me and Nala can both talk, speak in language that no one knows.
What's that language?
Draconic. Oh.
I
was
also
gonna say
used
Draconic, I
I
think a
also
lot of
used no Draconic at one point, but I know several people in the group know that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have Dwarvish, Draconic, Primordial is part of my Arcane Archer thing, and then Undercommon, which is the one nobody else speaks. And then I also have Goblin and Orc from Favorite Enemies.
I like how Lily has 5 languages. Not a one of them is Draconic. I get Draconic because I'm a dragon person.
Yep.
And Ellie grew up with me, so probably
Ellie learned it from Nala.
yeah.
Yeah, it would only make sense that Ellie would have it.
And Ellie knows Infernal because of the work that Nala and Ellie did.
Yep.
No enemies.
I was really debating on doing Infernal or Abyssal, but it just didn't make that much sense based off my character build. I cannot plane travel, and I don't see myself encountering that very often.
My character will soon be playing freaking traveling.
You need to get 7th
only
level
reason-
spells before you can plane travel.
Yeah.
Who else speaks Primordial besides me and Lily?
I think it's Jen. Jen Farron.
Yen does?
Mm-hmm.
And she is an elf, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Lily's a high elf.
Yeah, so of course she would have it.
Meanwhile, Yen is a half elf, I think.
Yen is half elf. Kaylin is wood elf.
We have a lot of elves.
And a lot of humans.
Yeah, we got 3 humans.
So, and then there's me and Steve.
The exotics. Yeah, 2.5 elves, 3 humans, and
2.5. It sounds so weird when you say it that way.
that's what we have.
I know, it's just so weird.
Yeah, all I can think of this show.
Alright, so
I was
who's
about to say that makes me think of this show.
2.5 men, yeah.
Men, yeah. Aren't almost
His
aren't
other half
most-
is human.
Aren't most of the
But actually, wait. If we're counting it that way, we have 2.5 elves, 3.5 humans.
I wish you could have like a half draconic, and the other half would be elf. That would be so cool if you.
that technically half dragons exist.
Yeah, I know, but I mean with half elf is just kind of interesting. Which actually kind of makes sense if you were doing a sorcerer class. That would almost make sense.
Yeah.
That would the problem is that the draconic blood is very strong when it comes through like that.
Yeah.
And so you would be a half dragon, not a half elf.
True. Yeah, see, Lily likes the idea.
I mean, yeah, sure. I could see where you could do it that way if the DM allowed it. It's just kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Phoenix needs to hurry up and get online, though, because I want to... things. Because I want my freaking enchanted arrows, because that's a thing that I really want to do.
Well, we can have no place to make it now.
Yeah.
Oh, we needed the boat to... We needed...
Well, let's
something
put
for
it
the
this
boat.
way.
Yeah,
The forge to make the arrowheads is gone.
Well, I have arrows. There's nothing saying I have to have fancy arrows.
The enchanting laboratory is gone.
Okay.
The tinker's workshop, the leather workbench, the everything is gone.
Guess it's gonna be on my boat when we get back to it.
We basically have to go and get a new flying ship to replace that one, and then re-kit it out.
Which, actually, that's a good point. I'm not as familiar with the lore of this world. Why is it your ship flies, so you could not go over the ocean? Mine's a water-based ship, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, Joe?
It's a wind wall,
No.
basically.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Most people that live in Amadire
Yep.
aren't going to travel apart from Amadire because they don't need to import many things.
Yeah.
In fact, they don't import really anything because there's a lot of different types of land. But the other thing is that they don't know there are other continents. There
Oh,
are
so they
peop-
don't have any reason to try.
Yeah. The way things are right now, Amadire is very isolated, and the few people that actually know about the other continents are like higher ups, people who have power in the world, so they don't really need to share it if they don't want to.
Or in this party.
Or in this party, exactly. You're also not in the information age, so not everyone will know all the things that everyone else knows.
Yeah,
Mm.
remember, there's a lot of people that don't know how to read in this universe.
Yep, there are a lot of people that just go, I have boot on my feet. And then they're happy.
I farm, I eat, I have family, I'm good.
You're very quiet.
Yeah, I
by
was
the
gonna say,
way.
you are very quiet.
Do you want to hear the chip sounds?
Okay, fair enough.
That was me.
Oh, well, still.
That was in fact Joe being a dick.
Then again, I can also turn your voice up for... I have you at... Well, no, I'm going to leave you at 100%. No reason to take you above.
I have him at 50.
I have everybody. I think the only person I have below is Steve because he's very loud, and then I might have Lily a little low.
That's
Nope.
because Steve is a loud motherfucker.
No, no, I'm not loud at all. I'm the
I have you
quietest person.
Steve, I have you at 9%.
See, quietest person.
You have everyone at 200%.
I
You're
don't.
crazy.
I don't believe you, Lily.
Deaf. I would be deaf. Then again, actually, wait. My speaker volumes are also only at 32% for whatever reason.
I keep my speaker volume at 50.
Here's a good question. Do you have headphones on?
Yep, I have my headset on.
You're crazy. She's just deaf.
She must be. It's because of the tiny child screaming.
Probably, actually.
Hmm.
You're an old lady. All right, then.
I don't buy
Yeah,
that.
sure.
I really don't think you're that much older than most of us.
She's 2 years older than me.
I still can't believe my dad interrupted
Okay, so she might be
That
the
was
oldest.
great. That was great.
That was
I love
hilarious.
I love it that we were completely
He just fucking
silent
yodeled.
for it. I love it we were just completely silent for it, though.
He does that when he stretches his shoulders and stuff. I don't know.
It was hilarious.
Sometimes he sounds like a Wookiee.
Lily's gonna steal your dad, Nick.
Please don't. I have enough to deal with him.
What Shade said. She's admitting it too.
She wants the DILF.
He's actually really fat though, as in pot belly type of alcohol fat.
Maybe she likes pot-bellied alcohol people.
Mrs. Steal your papa.
Okay, now she gets the title. She gets that title attached to her.
Please give her her own caption for that.
Give me a second.
There was a man stealer roll going around.
For a long time. I completely forgot about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I hated the color of it though. I would
You can make it any color, can't you?
He made it hot pink.
Yep.
So make it purple or something.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's gone now, and I'm emerald green. I like the emerald.
I like the emerald green. I definitely think it should be purple.
High five for the purple.
And then we're back to normal-ish numbers. It'll be 4 blue. Oh, no, it won't. Yeah, alright. 3 blue. No, wait, no.
4 blue
Yeah,
if we're
it
not
is-
counting Icarus.
Yep, because it'd be 4. So it'd be 4 blue, 3 green, and Lily. Well, it'll turn to.
And Luna, who's a lurker.
Like I was like 4 green, 3 blue, and Lily.
Which we don't. Well, Lily's gonna be a different color, so.
Joe's just red.
Joe can do whatever he wants, though.
Indeed.
I'll be back and put the chips away.
Joe should be pink.
No, I'm red because I'm God.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
so
that make
shouldn't
you
it
the
be
devil,
white?
though?
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't it be maybe like white or yellow or something?
What's the difference?
He has a point.
No, I
One's
think
fun,
red
the
fits
other
because
isn't.
he's definitely the evil deity.
Mm.
Shh. I love how no one noticed
I
that
mean,
she's pink. Or not
She's
pink,
purple. I
pink.
noticed it. I just
I
didn't
noticed.
say anything.
Oh
What was the caption you actually put with her, though?
yay!
Steal your dilf.
I love
Official
you.
title.
The best part of this is has all been caught in the actual recording.
That's great.
Yeah, but is the
Immortalized.
the screens there too, right? All the conversation and everything.
No, it's just the
yeah.
still screen of Fantasy Grounds with my character sheet open. I don't capture Discord because that would be ridiculous.
Private chat. Also, there are things said in there that probably should not be on YouTube.
As long as I stay out of the NSFW channel, I think I'm alright.
Yeah.
Go into
True.
That for a while.
Yeah, we've been kind of,
Relax.
yeah.
Mm.
What? What did my friend just send me?
I gotta bounce at 8 as per usual. All right, cool, Dawes.
What
Oh,
time
he's not
is it
here.
Like now?
No, he's not in the.
It's 7 for us.
Yeah.
So about an
Oh,
hour.
I should probably at everyone.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
I mean, to be fair, we're gonna have to wrap it up by 8 anyway, because I have work tomorrow morning.
So do I. Well, actually, I don't work till noon, so I really don't care.
I have to get up at 5 a.m. for a doctor appointment out in Boston.
Fun for you.
It's for my site.
Yeah, I swear, if I have to get sent to Boston now because you mentioned this, I am totally gonna find you and murder you because of you bringing this up. I will totally blame you for it. I doubt we'll go to Boston. I really don't want to drive into Boston.
Oh.
What the
hell
fuck is that?
That is Dunkin' Donuts Mocha Oreos.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
The funny thing, I'm like, my friend sends me the weirdest shit.
What? Can't hear you.
I hiccuped.
Hello, dog.
Hey, hi, dog.
Hello, dolls.
Hello.
Click,
There we
click,
go.
click.
Okay.
Oh, somebody.
Welcome back.
There she is. I think that's everybody, isn't it?
Nope.
Nope.
We're still missing Janet.
There he
There
is.
you go. Now it's everybody.
All right.
Alright.
So, y'all are dead.
Cool.
Yep, cool.
Yay, new characters. See you later.
Wizard,
There's a
wizard.
new cool thing, and what is it called? The thing where you can just roll our new characters.
Xanathar's Guide to Everything? Yeah, dude. I'm so ready to roll weird stuff.
Just get weird with it, dude. All right.
No,
So you
no.
guys are currently in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yep.
Your
Wait.
ship is broke.
No shit.
Yep.
And there's slightly injured crew.
Slightly
Hey,
injured?
we're good to go then.
Severely fucked up.
I was gonna say I didn't know Death was slightly injured.
Oh yeah, just being crushed by a ship. Yeah, we'll walk.
Death is actually listed under the minor wounds.
Tis but a scratch.
Did he make the saving throw?
Alright, so I
Now
cannot.
bite your ankles off.
So since I can't heal, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna kind of make a memorial on the boat with just whatever I can find,
Okay.
and I'm just
Aw.
kind of just generalized memorial with druid crafty flowers and stuff, and make it look pretty.
I'm
So-
going to. Oh yeah, there is some flowers and plants left inside the work table if there was any.
I assume you guys went out into the sands trying to find all the crew and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll gather them up, and I'll use what limited healing I can to get them at least stable.
I would like someone to make an investigation check.
Okay.
I will.
Alright.
Lol, someone, everyone.
Everyone rose.
I fail!
I'm good. I love how we have a
Fuck it, I
nat
wanna
one.
get you.
One.
Oh man,
Hey.
why do I know shit?
Me and Shane are pretty good at finding people.
Yep.
There you
You
go.
know what, I'm just gonna say my rolls are for absolute shit today.
Lily, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say Steve rolled a 1. I rolled a 20.
At least slightly better than yours. Not really though, because my dex, which I'm very good at.
So I will bring the 2 people that actually succeeded into Whispers.
That's me then, obviously.
Definitely me. I'm definitely going.
I got a nat 20, so wait, I didn't succeed?
No. What?
Hold on, what?
I have the highest roll. How
What?
did I not succeed?
Apparently you get fucked.
You're gonna ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that. Hold on, who else was in there?
Okay, he pulled the wrong guy. He pulled Yen in there. Nice.
14 was a success? Okay, cool. Sure. Whatever.
What do your elf eyes see?
They're only half elf.
He only has one elf eye, the other eye is human.
Wow.
What does your elf eye see?
I don't know, you made fun of my ears, said they weren't pointy enough.
Yikes. No, wait, I asked why they were pointy, didn't I?
No.
You compare-
You asked
compare-
why they weren't as pointy as Miyako's.
Yeah, you compared Kalen's ears and my ears to Miyako's.
Yes, well, you see, Dazriel
Is an idiot.
He doesn't know about, humans banging elves. He didn't know that was on the table.
Now that he does, he's gonna make all the moves.
I realize our ears, the pointiness increases as we go along. Mine are least pointy, then it's Kalen's, and then Miyako has the pointiest of all pointy ears.
How you doing?
Apparently, Dawson is really into pointy ears.
Let's go make some yens.
Yeah, you do well with those pointy ears.
Why don't even? This okay? I'm done. This conversation.
Oh dear.
That was your
Poke some
origin.
eyes out.
That's my origin. Yeah.
That's what you rolled on the Xanathar's guide.
Yeah.
How pointy are your ears?
Yeah, pointy ears.
No, this
The
is
pointy
part of
ears table.
This is the weirdness part.
Trapped under the ship.
Welcome back to our pointy ears conversation.
Welcome back. Everything's on fire. Everyone's dying.
I'm pretty
Anyway.
sure.
Even the sand. The sand is on fire.
Anyway, there's someone trapped under the side of the ship. We need some help over here.
All right, I got it. There you go.
Yeah, Yen's got this. He's the strongest of us all.
All right. What kind of check am I making?
Strength, obviously.
Strength at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Oh, you've got no hope.
He's
I don't think
under
he
the
needs
ship.
that challenge.
He is literally under the ship.
3. There you go.
Oh, let's have a look. Let's see. Holy balls.
Oh wait.
I'll
Let
get
me
to
go
that in
ahead.
a second.
Let me
Hold
go
on a
throw
second.
my
Hold on a
own.
second. Strength is my worst.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god! Did
Hey,
Miyako just do better?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1. That's why. You gave me disadvantage, you fuck. Not that 6 would have been much better.
My worst. Someone else needs to roll.
Also,
Nah,
I don't
dude,
know why
Miyako.
I don't know why Azor rolled at advantage, not disadvantage.
I mean,
Oh, come on,
dropped to
seriously.
12. He could have gone. I would have gone with that personally.
Yeah, that's 12. Yeah, 12 plus 2 is 14. Anyways, Miyako, surprisingly, after everyone is trying to dig him out and pull him out, she's just like, guys, he's got an arm right here, and you just yank him up by the arm.
Oh god.
Can I
Was
chime in?
flipping him against the wood.
I mean,
I'm surprised.
couldn't I lift the ship or anything? Something
Oh yeah, totally. You just kind of, bend the ship backwards. No, that's not happening.
She just kicks the wood in and just makes it a hole for him to be pulled out of.
So what you pull out in your shock is a semi-unconscious second in command person, or first mate.
He's alive.
He's alive?
Not only is he alive, he's still breathing.
I will give him. I'm giving him 10 health right now.
So he gasps for breath and coughs up a burst of sand from his lungs. Also, you did not notice this before, but one of his eyes is basically seared shut.
Ew.
What happened to you?
He went under a boat.
I'm pretty sure a boat landed on him. Yeah.
So he is missing his left arm. His right eye is seared shut.
See, I'm looking at the seared. That sounds like burns. Which probably is not.
There was fire on the ship when we got there.
Maybe, but is that where he was at? I don't know.
We don't know exactly what happened during the scuffle before we got there. Like there was fire and things like that happening. He probably got caught in some kind of explosion.
What happened to your arm, bruh?
So after a couple minutes of him catching his breath and getting water, because being buried under sand for 15 minutes doesn't do great things for your lungs.
Surprised the boat didn't crack its
Yeah,
rib.
the boat did good.
Well, he survived somehow, and he's sitting up against the deck of the ship, not really saying much, but after a couple minutes of him revitalizing himself, he looks at all of you and says, "You couldn't have come looking for me sooner?"
To be fair,
we
thought you were dead.
I saw a ship land on you.
To be fair, we told you
Guess
to
what?
stay in unity.
I saw it too.
Did you now? Because I thought you were like completely oblivious to the ship.
No. Also, who's playing Mario?
I think it's someone in Kevin's background.
This is what Dazriel does to cope.
Oh.
He plays Mario. Got it.
He plays Mario.
He pulls out his mystic tablet.
I go get Dazriel.
So, yeah, who's currently mourning his or not best friend, but a friend's death?
Oh, shit. Yeah, so we told you to stay in Unity, friend. Why are you here?
Well, the council kind of overruled you.
What?
More specifically, the actual captain of the ship, Dazriel, used to serve someone else on the ship. I think you already know this. You've met him.
Mm-hmm.
He got in contact with us. He didn't know where Dazriel was, so he sent a message to us instead. Basically telling you guys to come find him as soon as possible, and to bring you guys there as soon as we possibly could. So we went about trying to look for you.
Oh, you found us.
Sending stone.
Well, you guys did send us a message to say stay in Unity, but shortly after that, we got that message and headed out immediately.
Didn't we give them a sending stone?
Yeah, we gave them a sending stone.
I don't remember if you did or not.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Very certain we left them with one.
Kaylin doesn't need a sending stone because she can use sending.
No, which is why we gave them a sending stone to let us know what was happening on the ship, to get in contact with any of us.
I had completely forgotten that, to be honest. I'm gonna make a mental note of that. Anyways, well, the sending stone kind of isn't with us at the moment.
Let me guess, you left it on the ship.
No. We left
I'm gonna
it.
say that's a pretty good guess.
We left it back in Unity with a certain fellow who desperately needed it, apparently. Remember, we're not just a ship crew, we're also adventurers. Some of us go off and do things that we need to do, and we felt as though the sending stone was better off with him, due to him needing to contact us whenever he was in danger. Of course, we would get the message after he left, so we had to kind of leave him there. But we found you, so that's the good news. We did find you.
Yeah.
Look at the ship.
And look at our ride.
I'm getting to that. So when we got to the deserts, we assumed that you guys would be back in Aldur, so we started heading off to the north as fast as we could. We got about halfway through the deserts before this thing caught up with us again. We were able to outmaneuver it for the first time, but it was something way worse that we couldn't handle without you guys. If you remember those wyverns that we got attacked by the first time we were coming through the deserts?
Yeah.
Well, there was more of those, and they weren't just in the skies either. They were on the ground waiting for us. We did set down because we couldn't keep up in the air. The sails were already starting to be torn apart. We lost a lot of our crew. It's also how I lost this arm. We were able to hold them off for the most part. We did lose a few of our number. The other thing that we know is that the wyvern riders that we captured mentioned note of someone riding through the sands about a few days ago in the general direction of the south to the Denmoor Wastes, which is a very, very bad place to be. Most civilized people stick to the northern part of the desert. That's north of the river. But you guys apparently thought it was a great idea to go south.
That's the best idea we always had.
One of the most desolate places in the entire world.
We thought it'd be a great vacation spot.
What brought you guys here?
We don't know.
You know, vacation. We heard it was a good vacation spot.
Yeah, see? Just told you.
All right then. Well, whatever your reasons are for being here, we also happen to know that there are only a few cities in the Denmore Wastes, or at least ruins of. We were going over the Denmore Waste about 2 days ago, or 3 days ago or so, and we saw a trail going from the southern river to the northern river, and we assumed that trail would be where a good-sized city would be. And lo and behold, halfway through, we see travelers going north. So we followed them, and then that thing found us again. This time it was way worse, and it was very angry. So we just started heading north as fast as we possibly could, and as you saw, it caught up with us several times. We've been riding this far north for a good 3 days. Or no, not 3 days. 2 days straight. Not resting, not sleeping, just trying to stay as far ahead of it as we possibly could. And eventually got to the point where we had no energy left, and it finally caught up to us, and that's when we found you.
Cool.
I guess it's lucky you found us when you did.
Apparently so.
And now we're stuck.
Hooray. Well, I'm from the desert, so I know everything there is to know.
So do you know where we are?
No idea.
Actually, Azor.
Yeah.
You're from the deserts. And did you make a history check before to see whether or not you know where you are?
History check? No.
We made perception checks.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, perception checks is fine. That's just to see your general area. I'm talking about like the desert in particular. You know, there's only one major desert in all of Amadire. However, it is split up into 3 different parts. There's the west part, which is near the coastline. It's also a very dangerous part called the Denmore Wastes. You could head west, but it would take about a week to get from where you are now to get to the coast. And that coastline is also called Pirate Cove, mostly because that's where a very large number of pirates live.
Sounds like fun.
Ooh, I love pirates.
We should go that way.
To the north is the only city in all of the deserts that is actually known and mapped out, called Belej. Azor, you were from that district of the desert. You're from the north. And then there's east, which is the part that actually borders on Unity and the northern and southern rivers. So, the eastern part isn't as bad. It's mostly hilly dunes and various routes you can take. There's also a pretty well-traveled road on that part of the desert. But the Denmore Wastes is exactly what it sounds like. It's a wasteland. No one lives out here, supposedly.
No one lives out here, guys.
Well, we're here.
We don't live here.
We now live here.
We now live here. It's our home.
I mean, we got this. We have this wrecked ship that we could turn into shelter.
So, in the middle of all this hubbub, I'm just gonna kind of ask everybody a quick question. This is to the group in character. What do you guys know of the guide?
We met him.
No,
yeah, we did meet him.
I wasn't there. Just remember that.
I don't know. What's it to you?
Well, I've been having these, I'll call them, dreams. Every couple days. And he's imparted a role onto me that he said you guys have some similar role yourselves.
Okay. Did he say anything else?
Did he mention something that rhymes with keep?
He did not. He did not mention what your roles in this whole plan of his are.
But did he mention what yours was?
I'm what he called a watcher.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, it no longer rhymes.
Yeah. Do we know what watchers are? Would any of us know what a
Make
watcher?
a history check.
Do I get it?
Everybody, I'm guessing?
Yes, everybody.
I do get advantage on history.
Oh
checks.
my god, mine's gonna be.
Nah.
Steve, you're doing terrible today.
Yeah, that's on a skill that I don't have any real training in, so fuck it.
I mean, I have no proficiency and no advantage, so...
This is great. Wait,
Do I know anything?
Shade, why are you... Okay, never mind.
I'm just... Did everybody, so I did.
I was like, wait.
Not everyone.
Everyone that wasn't you, because you don't know the history of this area.
Well, so I think someone just said everyone.
This is regarding the guide, the keepers, the seekers, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
This is not regarding the area.
Well, actually, no. It is referring to the world in general.
Oh, okay.
Watchers, from the general definition, are usually individuals chosen by a higher deity to be their quote-unquote servants or labormen, or basically like priests or clerics, eyes, basically. There are people that they are basically used for as a service, basically, whatever that service might be.
So, mention that to Shade.
That's the general purpose of what they are.
Yeah.
So
what are...
Okay, hold on. Is he watching us?
He's watching... I know he's watching through me, correct?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so I'll announce that to the group.
Yeah, he straight up says that. In fact, at that precise moment, you can feel the presence in your head.
In fact, he's watching us now. Or watching you now.
Hey,
That's creepy.
You fucked up. Why are we here?
So, Shade, you get pulled into quote unquote one of these dream states.
Okay.
And we're gonna go to Whispers real quick.
All right.
Oh, Yen, you broke him.
I did it. It was my fault. I did it.
Damn it, Yen!
Now I just gotta kick him.
I mean,
Kick him till he
should we
dies.
tie him up? Is this watcher of a good or a bad thing?
Yeah, no, he said...
What is the guide?
hello? We don't even know what the guy, if he's good or bad.
Yeah, I want to blindfold him.
Uh,
see me.
I mean, if he's in his head though, he can hear us as well. Is that also an issue, or?
To cut off his ears.
See, but he can't. Can he act? Can he compel him to do anything?
here's the thing, though.
Way more comfortable if we tied him
If all the keepers,
time up.
if the keepers, the seekers, and these watchers are all related to the guide and his actions, then the guide wants us to get powerful artifacts. That doesn't really put him as an adversary.
Except for there are
You just...
lots of things trying to sabotage our mission, and how do we know that this isn't one of those things?
For all we know, he could be a spy.
Yeah,
Well, we did have Dosra have been possessed earlier.
I'm just a little bit worried. What helpless old man with leprosy? Ew.
That's the guide.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think I missed the session with the guides, or the sessions with the guides, so I
Only one session, and you might have.
think I did. So this is all news to
Can I
me.
do a religious check to actually make sure that he was on the upper gub, and we actually...
Joe isn't here, so we don't know.
I don't think we did any check on the guy. We kind of just took what he said at face value.
I mean, is there any chance that we could be being played to get these artifacts for him to then?
Hence why I said I don't trust it.
Yeah. But, I mean,
Is there a
that's-
chance?
we could take it at face
Maybe.
value, but I mean, he could also be just using us to get them all to only then betray us.
And then murder us all. And it's like, well, cool.
But keep in mind, if we're in a possession of these artifacts, we can utilize those artifacts.
Yes, but I'm going to assume he is way stronger than any of us.
Oh,
I
sure.
would also assume that.
Right now, anyway. We have time to grow in power.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily distrust Shade, but
I wonder what
we
Parax
don't
is
know
up
well
to.
him. We don't know him well enough.
No, wait, what's his name?
Shade.
For accent?
What's the... No, not the other guy.
The guide?
Fucking.
No, the other guy.
Great.
Dosriel?
Grisbane?
Grisbane, I wonder what he's up to right now.
No, he's definitely
He's
not
being
having,
tortured.
he is not having fun at all.
He's having
He
a
is
bad
definitely
day.
being tortured.
He's having a bad month. Is what's gonna be happening.
He said.
I mean, it depends what he's into.
Apparently, according to Dosriel, it might be more than a month.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
gonna be having a bad life.
Did I go to fetch you? I said
Nope.
that.
Nope. You guys are all talking to the new guy.
No, she did.
Ellie did go to get
Ellie
Dosriel.
did say she
Yeah, I said,
wanted to get
Second
Dosriel.
mate.
yeah, I said that. I was like, oh shit, he's alive. Let me go get Dosriel.
I think we're kind of just all talking over each other.
And then discovered that Dosriel was playing Mario.
Yep.
On a magic tablet.
Coping mechanism.
Yeah. No judgment.
That would be weird. Just magical tablet Mario.
It has specially
Either that or
carved
you just see him
runes.
chewing on some shrooms.
Oh god, there probably is some shrooms that were left on the ship.
Yeah, I'm just drinking. Just drinking.
The question is, would the barrels of Aquaheart have survived all of that?
Oh man, probably not.
I mean,
Did
he
your
probably
wolf
has
die in the
a
crash.
he probably has a flask or something on him.
What about your wolf?
That's what I was gonna. Well, I was waiting until I got introduced to the group to ask about that.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
No,
not
Caitlin
entirely
was
sure what
definitely
happened.
once it was stabilized coming at you.
I am not entirely sure what's happened to my wolf at the moment.
I would think you'd be a little bit more concerned.
Yeah, to be honest, I completely forgot about her and the whole, like, someone might be dead and they're not.
Oh no.
The whole second
I
mate,
missed that.
you know, the whole first mate thing was like really off-putting to you.
Yeah, like, throwing squished
and
and
now
it's
you're
not
done.
squished.
Kind of like losing a personal pet, hmm?
I know
Oh god, are you comparing humans to animals now?
Yes.
Oh,
I know
Humans
I'm
are wait. Humans aren't animals?
Oh, touche. I need to ask Joe about that, actually.
No. Nala, the dragon lady.
And he's just like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, keep in mind, the most experience Nala has with humans is through Ellie, who is a druid who can shapeshift into animals.
We have returned.
To Nala, humans are just people that probably can turn into animals, and are animals.
Well then.
We've been having the best conversation while you were gone.
Clearly.
So have I been brought to the group yet, or am I still on the ship?
Yeah, you could be brought to the group at this point.
was
Upon
gonna say,
seeing said comrade, I would grab him with both arms and then kind of like, not a headbutt, you know, like that head-to-head thing, sort of thing.
You lightly press your head onto.
Yes.
And then they kiss. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, and then you tenderly kiss him upon the mouth.
Lily, your head picture coming out.
No.
This
Alright
is
then.
not. It's not that.
No.
No.
So, what happened with my body per se? Because obviously I know what was going on in my head.
So,
I think we wanted to.
you basically, to the rest of you, you look like he's just standing there, kind of blankly staring off into the distance. At some point, he does sit down. He doesn't respond to any words or anything, so it just seems like he's in a dazed sense.
It is at that point that we tie his hands together.
I was gonna say, could I do a religion check to see if like gods do this a lot?
What? Wait.
Or former gods, or
Sure, I'm gonna say make it a disadvantage though.
Wasn't too bad.
Well, even then, you know, most people don't usually like talking about this stuff. It's usually very private. It's also usually coming from a cleric or a paladin, so it's usually them praying to their gods. In this case, it's just the god interrupting mid-conversation to talk to him. So, you know, it's usually, hey, I'm a god, listen.
oh man. Well, I just relayed that to everybody. It's like, dude,
You're still quiet for me.
No, we probably tie his hands behind his back.
and he just like shrugs his shoulders at everybody. He's like, fine.
Once I'm out of this, I'm gonna ask why I'm bound.
As this is happening, I would look to Miyako and say, any words of your wolf?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take
So,
a look around. Give a
Here's the
shout
thing.
Oh,
I'm going to bring
no.
you to Whispers real quick.
Oh, no.
out. Don't do this to me, Joe.
He's fine.
Don't do this to me, Joe, because...
That's right at.
I love that she gets cut off like that.
He's missing an eye and his leg is cut off.
No. He's fine. Yoink.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't, yeah,
He's
nobody's
fine.
supposed to be on the Seeker's Keepers as far as I'm aware, within
Something
character
better be
at least.
dead.
He's fine. He's just over there, and up there.
This first, I can't.
You
spell
find
words.
your wolf.
It's not a ghost wolf.
Alright, I'm curious, why are you guys tying me up? Like, is
Don't-
that something
don't-
you've already discussed, or is that...
Admitted that you've been possessed and that something is watching
They
us.
think you're a spy. I'm not sure. I'm not stopping it.
I think it's just like there's more getting at them.
Figure it this way. Not only do we not know you, now you're telling us this entity is looking through your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Who,
It's a
mind
little
you, is
creepy.
somebody you've already met.
Oh yeah, that's someone we already met, but it doesn't.
I don't know that, though.
We
Dang,
took
Lily.
everything he said at face value. We don't even know if he was like telling the complete truth. Like, so we don't even know anything about him. So, plus Dazriel wasn't Dazriel for like a time, so it's like. Okay.
But that was after the teleport.
I don't
Keep in mind that was after the guide fucked with us.
Okay, I don't fucking know. He could have done it on purpose.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like the guy did a thing. We lose a week's memory, and Dazriel isn't Dazriel.
Yeah. So for all we know, you could have fuck with us as well.
I took you as not a prisoner, but as just a reaction to keep you with the group. And
also
then
very
you have now become a prisoner because of everyone else.
You've also attacked Nala. Like, we have no reason to trust you right now.
Well, it was panicking the fuck out. You see,
I would say I can recognize a panic from an actual
Yeah,
attack.
that would have been a panic, not an actual attack.
I don't know.
That was more desperate flailing than anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you pulling me towards it?
Coda's safe. She's fine.
Pretty much. What happened, Lily?
Coda's safe. She's fine. She's in unity with the shipmate that's been left behind.
Oh.
Ah, lucky.
She was
I mean,
too big.
yeah.
She was too big to stay cooped up for too long, so I'm happy.
Oh god, it's just people are wondering why is there a giant ass wolf in our town, city?
You'd
Yeah.
be surprised. Unity sees some really weird shit.
Hey, Nala
Right,
lived
alright,
there for like
so
a long
back
time.
to
Yeah, like,
game
Nala.
in character, and again, as I had asked, in character, why am I bound? Why have you bound me? I've done nothing to harm any of you.
We don't trust you.
Freaking out that something
You
is
could be a
watching you.
spy.
At least just like space bombs hard.
We don't trust you. Dazriel wasn't Dazriel for a time.
Yeah.
Plus, there's something watching us through your eyes, apparently.
The guide. Oh. Go
There
ahead.
is a thing for this when you don't trust someone.
I'm going to roll insight.
Yay!
I don't trust
For a
you.
first time in like 9 months.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in on that because I actually have proficiency.
Mine's useless, but I'll try.
Yeah,
oh
nope.
my god, these rules.
I'm gonna be tied up the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty much, yeah, no.
So, does
Yeah.
this count as a check? Wisdom check?
It is a check, yes.
Yeah.
I have an advantage on those.
Oh,
What
we
is
don't.
it?
We do a wisdom check.
Well, you just roll
Isn't
one.
it
You
a
are in
insight
fact
check?
doing a wisdom check.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's
it
even
was
worse.
Ha!
Get fucked.
Do I know stuff?
Holy shit.
Oh yes, you do. Okay,
Yes!
so insight. This is usually something that I would say in whispers, but I don't want to keep dragging people to whispers, so I'm just gonna say it out loud.
Yeah,
The
she's
sense
gonna
that you
tell us
get from him is non-malice. There's no evil or bad intent or anything like that. coming from him. But the one thing that you do notice is that what he says disturbs him more than you realize. He's not used to having something in his head, so staying and confronting the fact that he has something against his will talking to him, or maybe not against his will. You don't really get the sense whether or not it was or not. Or he might not himself know whether or not it's against his will. You do know that he is afraid and also excited at the fact that this might be something good for him and the rest of you, possibly. But he's definitely not lying that he has something in his head. Or someone in this fact. The guide, as it were.
Okay. I have no intention to hurt anyone.
Wait, what was the question? I didn't hear it.
He said, I don't think she was actually asking a question. I think she was just saying, you have no intent to hurt anyone, which you don't.
Nope.
Alright, what I'll do
I still don't trust you.
is I'll take a dagger out, I'll point it at him, and I say, we have no more room for baggage. You need to carry your own if you plan to continue with us.
This guy's stuck with us anyway.
Haven't I kind of been carrying my own from the beginning until I lost my tent? Just saying.
No, I mean, you kind of lost your shit when the worm attacked. So.
Yeah,
none of us have
all
seen
of
you
us.
fight at all. Well,
That's
besides
true.
like
I won't-
attacking the worm right now.
I won't argue that.
So I am just saying this right now. You did kill 3 zombies, but they were all inside your tent, and no one noticed it.
Well, yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
The little bit of actual fighting that you've done, no one saw.
yeah, that's true.
Okay,
So you could actually pass off as a pacifist.
So I'm going to go salvage stuff from the ship for us to survive the desert. Dazmir, would that be okay? I asked.
Man. So, I know. Man. So I know 100% it's over.
We're not getting this thing back in the air.
I'm just gonna say this right now. You are in the middle of the desert. You have no crew to help you lift the ship off the ground, and the enchantments are completely ruined.
In other words, we're
There's
kind
no
of
way-
stuck
there's
here
no
until
way
we
you're
get
getting
out.
the ship back in the air.
And Mending can't do shit against that much damage, and also the magic is gone, so I can't repair that.
We also are
Just be thankful that it wasn't completely crushed, just completely. You'd all be dead.
Well,
lost all.
4 of us would be alright.
What was Kanan saying?
We lost all of our mounts because we jumped off our camels to climb up onto the ship.
That's a good point.
Yep. You did.
How far in the... Do we have an idea of how far into the desert we are, just out of curiosity?
Well, from the city, you're about a 2.5 days travel, but you've gone in different directions at this point. You don't actually know which direction the city
We were
is in.
trying to dodge a worm.
So, I have a question. Could I create some kind of, like, sand sled out of the wreckage of the ship?
Oh yeah, totally. There's plenty of wood there.
I'm going to try to get the sails and make it so we can actually bundle.
Oh no,
it
I was
up.
gonna summon up a steed and have it
I was gonna
pull
ask,
us.
am I still tied up or am I untied at this point?
I'll go and untie.
I'll untie you. But remember, kitty cat, I got my eyes on you.
Which is ironic, considering everything.
The least intimidating person.
Is
out
there
there
any
is-
way that we'd be able
Yeah,
to
leave
check?
him alone.
Because there was the black cactus in the, I think they were south of us. Is there any way we'd be
You do
able
not
to
wanna
see
go
those?
there.
You do not want to go
If
there.
if we can see them, we know which way we are or which way we should head.
You should go north.
So
But
I
that's what
believe
I'm
I
saying,
said
we
this to
don't know
someone
where we are.
before.
I think
So,
we should do north.
am I making a check or just passing time for creating this sled?
Just make a check.
What do you want?
I'm going to get the sails.
Blacksmithing.
So
Okay.
Yen, I hate you. That's the exact. I knew that. I knew it. I knew that's what popped into my head when I knew it when I said it.
Okay, Joe. Can I
What?
use survival to get the sails so we could use that to make a tent for when we had to rest for the night?
Is there any way that I can use my leatherworking? To
Hey,
do that?
look! I gave you guys sails. There's tents now.
So that's a
did.
19 on the blacksmithing to make the sled.
I see a nat 20.
That's a nat 20 to provide tents.
So you guys will have plenty of tents for all of them.
And then I'm gonna spend the 10 minutes to get a desert rhino to pull the sled.
So we're
Desert
going
Rhino, got it.
We're going north, right, guys?
He's totally in desert camo.
Yeah, cool.
Desert rhino.
Yeah,
Desert
I would
Rhino.
commission the crew to start also getting any and all of our useful equipment out that we still can.
I'm gonna
help
nature check and try to find food. Because
Okay.
we're in a desert. I don't know what else.
Actually,
we really have
Miyako, if you want
choices
to
of.
use your leatherworking, a harness to actually attach to the rhino would probably be.
Just so you
a
know,
decent
you do
idea.
have a cleric to give you guys food and water.
Oh wait, hold on. I have
Whenever
advantage
she
on
wants.
That. Hold on.
Whenever
That's a
she
good point.
deems fit.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, I don't know if I like you. You don't get water today.
That can happen.
Well, the thing is I
Okay.
only have one instance of the spell, so we'll see how many people I
Okay.
can do with that.
I was gonna say
Wait.
maybe save the spell.
Well,
I
if there's,
can
if
try to
there's no
back.
food.
I could try to fashion something to hold extra water.
But the,
Actually, that's a good point. How far? We don't even know. Do we know about where the river is?
North.
All right.
It's north.
So
We don't
So
know
it's
distance.
like I've been
we don't
saying,
know
we should
distance.
go north.
I
So
think
in-
we should go north.
Oh, do you
Include-
really think so?
Remember,
I think so too.
High
I say
five.
maybe we should go to the water.
What
Yeah, but
time
that would
is
still
it?
be some distance. We need to fashion stuff to
It's
get
it's maybe about 3-4 o'clock at this point.
What time did you say the sun goes down?
About 5 or 6 ish,
Okay.
or that's when it starts to set at least.
How many people total are we now? How many people are we?
Well, the crew that you guys had was originally 25 or so, and now it's about down to about 12.
Okay,
Cool.
and all Shades guys run off.
Yep, my guys
They're
are
dead.
Yeah. All
No,
Shades
I-
guys are basically dead. They have camo.
So does that mean there's 20 of us now, or
Yes.
Roughly, yeah.
roughly 20?
So I would have made a large sled for everyone to be on.
I made harness for your rhino.
Yep.
Camo rhino.
How strong is a rhino? Just so I know.
I would have to go look up stats. Give me a
I
second
can do
as
that.
I pull out the
can do
book.
that. Hold up, I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Caleb,
Library.
with 20 people, does your spell cover enough? Or...
today I can only do 15 people.
10. Oh no, 15. Okay, that's more than I thought.
I mean, some of us can like forego eating, I guess.
That's what I was saying. Some of us
Oh
can go
wow,
forward.
they have a strength of 21.
I mean,
Okay,
Do they really?
Yes, they do.
Well, son of a bitch.
I guess
So
you chose
we're
the
gonna
right
pass,
animal.
create food and water, and prioritize the
I guess I
the
did,
crew
yeah.
members.
Gals
Like
real
that.
neat.
The sick and injured.
Yeah, because it sounds like
Yeah.
they've been without. So yeah, she'll offer it to them first, and then whichever one of them
Yeah, look at
wants
that.
to partake.
So if you notice, going through the ship, they were very low on food and water. They didn't run out, but they were low.
To see if we find anything worthwhile on the ship, or is there just nothing?
I could
It's,
change
mo-
one. No,
it's mostly wrecked. Like most of the stuff that was inside is all wrecked.
If I
The
could
cargo
get
bay
long-
is completely caved in at this point from being crushed on the sands.
If I have a long enough rest, I could change one of my spells to create and destroy water, so I can do that to help. But for the first night, I think so.
Don't you only need a short rest to do that? Which you could probably take.
Long
No,
rest.
spell slots.
Yeah.
I thought it was short or
Long
long.
rest for spells, short rest to get my transformations back.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
okay.
I'll
Speaking of your
forego
transformations, how long can you?
eating as well.
Oh, never mind. You can't fly. Never mind.
Not yet.
High enough level for that.
New next
I
level.
could turn into another rhino, so.
You could turn into another rhino if you wanted to help pull the sled.
Which I would more than likely do because we had to travel pretty far.
Yeah, that's a long trip, no matter what way we go.
Yeah.
Not that far.
Okay,
A
well,
few days in the desert? Yes, it is.
Could I have used my message to the ship? Remember when I told you I was going to do that?
Yeah.
So I used it? Alright, never mind.
Oh no, I thought you meant you were just mentioning how you could do it. I'm like, so what are you trying to do with it?
Did I use it already, or do I still have it?
You'd still have it.
So I would use it to contact Captain Jaeger.
Fuck you.
To, like,
Smitty,
hey
what
man,
were you
we found the ship. Didn't go so well. Big ass sand dick.
Fucked us.
And that would be, yeah, fucked us, and that would be it.
He goes, how big is the hole?
I can't reply, right? It's
Nope.
Get him another stone.
Motherfucker. Nah, that's it. For now.
Big is the hole.
How big is the
That
hole?
was mostly meant as a joke, but yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
I have an answer for the next morning.
Technically, it did tear you a new asshole.
Yeah.
That it did.
It kind of did. You know, since the back of the entire ship was gone.
So where is my ship in relation to where we are? Do we? Because obviously
North.
I know where it is. It's north, right?
Yes.
I
Okay.
don't
So that,
trust your ship, kitty cat.
well,
Ellie like Ellie just threatened to aim and like raise her hand like she's gonna smack the back of his head.
I don't trust you either.
You're getting slapped.
No, because I cast invisibility. Can't see me now.
Well, too bad we couldn't see Yen to make sure that he got onto the sled.
Well,
Steve's saying we're leaving without you.
Oh, too bad Azor can see you and is totally waving goodbye to you.
I'm gonna.
no, I was gonna say. I was gonna say Azer would probably grab me and take me with him.
Yeah.
Just pick him up over his shoulder. And just...
All right.
Here we go.
So we should probably start heading north. Is my thoughts anyway.
Yeah.
And we
Because
can all be
there's-
on the sled. Like,
Yeah. I made a large sled for the entire group out of their ship's
Not to
remains.
mention it's getting pulled by 2 rhinos.
Yep.
Oh, 2 rhinos.
2 rhinos
Yeah,
because Nick is helping.
Ellie can turn into one, remember?
Ellie can help.
So I want Ellie to make a strength check at advantage.
I have to have the rhino strength.
21 would be a +5.
So 21 plus 5.
1d20 plus 5. Yep.
That's pretty good.
That is
That's not an
pretty-
advantage,
That's
though.
not an advantage, though, so you can.
So roll again.
I was gonna say quite literally 21 plus 5.
No, there you go, 21. Oh, but I am casting invisibility though.
All right, so yeah, the sled that's full of different people is pulled pretty easily by 2 rhinos. They're fucking rhinos.
And I could continuously go on for a good amount of time. Oh, man.
And then let it rest for the day.
Yeah, pretty much by the time you run out of wild shapes, we need to rest anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. And I only need a short rest to continue anyway, but it's already too late. So.
I'm gonna like.
All right, so I'll let you guys travel for the rest of the night, or not the rest of the night, the rest of the day. And once it becomes nighttime, you guys set up camp, do all that good stuff.
I'm going to change one of my level 1 spells into create water.
Cool. Retell stories of ye old days, and yep. So
How
we're in there for
his
now.
first mate had an arm.
Both arms, you mean?
Back in the day when I had 2 arms and 2 eyes.
And had to do with nostril.
Which was probably yesterday.
It was only a couple days ago, to be honest.
Yeah.
It still feels like forever.
Alright, so we're gonna cut it there.
Yeah, we'll cut it there.
Alright.
I'll persuade him that he has 2 arms.
He believes he has 2 arms.
He believes he has 2.
He believes you turned his other arm invisible.
Somehow
Oh
I'm
my
not being
goodness,
there.
that's great.
It's just